to the valley
No.
to kill. Or to slay. I'm gonna go with slay. Down to the valley to
You.
slay.
Pigman, over here.
Pigman track.
What's hilarious is that normally your two tribes fucking hate each other because they're too damn similar.
Us?
Yes.
Yeah, I can see it. Well then, let's see what I can find.
They just take more slaves and you're more cannibalistic.
I thought it was the other way around.
You're more cannibalistic?
I eat my own people.
The pharaoh loved boar a lot, to the point where some of the lesser war beasts, if they died, they can actually eat them for health.
Sounds delicious. Alright, hold
I
on.
actually have them. Yay!
I need to pray to the random number gods. I pray that you let me track things well.
It's raining.
Yeah, I'm getting a free car wash.
Hell yeah. Me too. If somebody
Oh, is it
falls on the
raining?
windshield-
Oh, would you fucking look at that? Did I put my window up?
You
I
sure
gotta
hope you
I, just
do.
got, I got a flashing for a second. I blame my family for that one. It's a 14 to track.
Well, from what you can tell, it definitely came from down the hill.
Good!
And it looks like, from the pacing and the steps between the footprints, that they are moving, well, rather quickly.
Okay. So it kind of looks like they're sprinting down the hill then. So they're really going in leaps and bounds. These things are massive.
Yes and yes.
I see.
It looks like from the stride they might, if they were to uncurl themselves, they would be about 7 feet tall.
Neat. So, if I look at its face, will it try to kill me? Don't worry about it. That's a reference that none of you will get.
Changing my character name. Kalish Nikov.
I'm freaking making you have to redo your goddamn.
Sorry.
I'm actually curious.
It's relevant to my character. Because I do guns.
Oh, that sounds so freaking weird. The frequency response out of the mic and how I've got it.
And what was it again?
It's different.
Kalish Nikov.
I'm just gonna call you Kalash.
That's fine.
Okay, so basically they seem to be. They were booking it, and it looks like they were dragging some things, but they were
Booking it.
definitely booking. What are you rolling?
Investigation.
Go for it.
I want to see what the fuck they're dragging. Let me just dump out of my dice. Look at all these dice.
I'm reminded of an NPC
Nice.
from our campaigns who is obnoxious. We use him as a joke, overpowered character.
Yeah.
In one campaign setting, he's actually a god.
That would be 10. 6 and a 4.
10. You are not able to find much for details.
Wait, I add my investigation.
Yes.
15.
Never mind. What you find, it appears that there were some cylindrical objects that were dragged, potentially barrels. There were some boxes that were dragged. Looked like there might have been some people too. But you notice an odd material in the footprints. You examine it, it appears to be stone, but it doesn't look like stone you've seen in this mountainside.
What?
Looks like, how to best describe it? So don't list the types of stone used.
Okay.
But, looks to be a different type of stone than what you've seen while walking through the
What
mountains.
happened to the camera?
Hmm?
Oh, did it fall down a bit?
The one above us? It's been
No, the
roughly
one in the
that
window. One in the window looks like it's...
Yeah.
We have
bring
another-
it
It's
back
no longer
up a bit.
pointed at my face.
Oh yeah.
Oh, is it? It's taped.
Yeah. Here. Have some more tape.
The jankiest of
Oh, it's all
sounds.
janky as shit.
Of sad.
What?
The
The janky
The
is.
jankiest of
Now you
sad.
can see
wherever
our
we may
faces.
go.
Isn't it great? Is this what you came for?
Are you not entertained?
I am blocked by arm.
Hello.
How's that?
Ah, I see. I mean,
How's
it's
that?
there. It. Oh yeah, you put it up there. Okay, we're good.
Yeah. Okay, so now
It's
we're back to
slightly high, but it'll be fine.
Nick.
It doesn't. Yeah. Just,
I was just gonna finish my thing.
Oh, yeah.
oh yeah, we're good now. That's good because I'm just trying to center it on him. Cool.
Comrades, I have news.
Cool.
It seems these tracks include travelers, people who have been dragged along with barrels of rifles and crates as well. I think we are heading in the right direction. Also, I have found strange gemstones and rocks.
Not gemstone, just rocks.
Just rocks? I found strange rocks in trails. I don't know. I can't identify them.
What
They
color?
don't seem to be of this mountain, though. It's a foreign type of stone. I'd have to spend more time researching it before I would be able to make an accurate analysis
What?
of the composition.
What tastes like?
What does it taste like?
Roll a quick detection for me.
I have good detection.
Oh, should I move?
No, not the IT guy do this work.
Oh, okay, didn't know if you
IT
get through.
tricky.
10
Oh,
detection.
well.
Oh, we're getting a GM mic.
Yay!
We're making you.
I like talking.
GM Zilla mic.
I still have no idea where my pop
Scream.
filter is. At this point, I should just get a new one.
Which new movie's good?
Is it good?
That's 10 detection.
10 detection. Okay. Well, it tastes. Well, one. Like
The
rock.
detection tastes.
I'm using it like Pathfinder's perception. But you do get a faint little bit of stale off it.
Should be.
It is not fresh.
Should be a nice bag.
But you do notice something after your tongue
I don't
touches
think
it.
I took a section.
For half a second, it glows green.
What? Whoa!
What in all of the fucks is this?
Lick it more! Lick more!
I lick it again.
Lick lots!
It doesn't glow again. But I am very amused by you baking that.
What does my tongue look like? Does it glow?
Does
It
glow?
does not.
No! Lick more!
Welcome
It
to
does
the
not glow.
nonsense of our campaign.
I have big tongue! Me lick too!
Here, you try.
Ah! Just
Hold on.
giant
At
crocodile
the same time?
Crocodile lock.
John, you want this up or down?
I pick up another rock.
Because I'm just gonna be putting it in front of him.
Yeah. How do you want
Close?
this actually?
There you go.
What's a good way for it to pick it up where it will not destroy their eardrums?
That's a game
know-
thing.
John?
I can adjust gain. You can basically scream into that thing and be
You
fine.
can adjust your gains.
Yeah.
So long as you
Don't steal
Don't
those.
pass
names.
Just
air
making the
directly
microphone
into it.
swell.
I
Yes.
do not plan to.
I didn't
All right.
either.
Because
Also, unlike cards, I will not be fussing with it to annoy you.
I'm going to take control for just a moment. Okay, everyone, we're going to go on a break for roughly 3, 4, 5 minutes, so we can install a
Pour
few things.
ourselves some more drinks.
Pour ourselves some more drinks and stuff like that. Thank you very much.
Well, pour yourself some more. I don't know, get crunk. everyone. We're back. I have a new thing in front of me.
And we appeared another person.
And Kale has arrived, who will now introduce his character and who will be able to... I will update on what the heck's going on, and then she can do her roles.
Cool. I feel like I missed out on character introduction, but hey.
You did. Keep
and
going.
Whatever nonsense. But the character that I've got rolled up and have no idea how to play is Maya. She is a strider, so one of a special breed of blighted Nis. She is down from the northern reaches of the Iron Kingdoms, and she has taken on... She is both a Death Stalker and spy career. Part of that spy career, she has a cover identity who is Gaul, the male Nis Ranger. Should I go over what I'm loaded out with?
You don't need to. We'll see it in action.
Mm-hmm.
But
Awesome.
now to update you on where everyone is. You guys are part of an adventuring group / mercenary group that's been together for about 6 months. You've gone on a few quests together and are basically just looking for work. While traveling through a mountain pass called the Traveler's Way, in Signar, you guys found a caravan. The caravan had been attacked by these creatures called dregs, which can actually die from sunlight, are super scrawny and usually bent over so they're not at their full height. They love pain, both inflicting and receiving. They generally like to graft things to themselves, usually through vast piercings or whatever. They are a raiding group, and they need a leader to actually be organized. Otherwise, they're just... think goblins.
Great. So because they hit a caravan, they have a leader.
They had a leader before they hit caravan.
Oh.
But you guys have been assigned by the leader of the caravan, who was named... I never gave you his name. Wow, I feel so bad about that. His name is Matthias Harnott, a Signarin merchant who lost plenty of men, both with death and capture, and lost plenty of his supplies and things he was going to sell. So he has hired you guys 500 gold crowns to wipe out this hive of dregs, which does mainly revolve around wiping out their leader. Without a leader, they will scatter.
Okay.
But he's also willing to pay an extra 50 crowns for each barrel of rifles, which equal to, I think, 5 rifles. Let me double check. It is... He offers 550 crowns for each crate of 5 rifles, barrel of blasting powder, or employee returned.
Returned
Yes.
whole, by the way.
Returned whole. He prefers unspoiled, or if they're dead, preferably in a way that is not going to horrify next of kin.
If it's a closed casket coffin, don't bother. Or, yeah, if it's going to be a closed casket funeral, don't bother.
But, yeah, so that could potentially be a lot of money.
So,
Yeah.
Before we continue, I would like to cast Conjure Shot.
something in Russian.
And,
Well, that is vodka.
Itadakimasu, or whatever the fuck.
so right now everyone, they're interacting with the environments around them and with the,
You said a shot.
with the people of the caravan to figure out exactly what happened and where the creatures came from. So far, what everyone has found is that the creatures came from down in the valley, which is called the Moaning Vale. So far, no one knows why, but the edgelord creatures come from the Moaning Vale. Enjoy that.
Tragic.
They have found
So edgy.
they have found that they
Maybe
left in a hurry.
Pleasurable moaning veil.
They're about 7 feet tall. They were dragging things with them, and one of them had a piece of rock or rubble in its footprint that did not look like the same type of rock that you guys have seen while going through the mountains. And when he licked it the first time, it glowed green for half a second.
Oh, it did? I thought
Yeah.
you just said it tasted like rock.
It tasted like rock, tasted
purple.
stale, and it glowed green.
The schnozberries taste like schnozberries.
I was going to pick up a second rock and try to lick that.
Nothing. And then we're about to get another round because this is how we're doing it. You guys need a certain number of successful skill rolls to find where these things are. The more fails you have,
The more fails we have.
the more fails you have, and the more the creatures will be aware or expecting a counterattack.
Okay.
Which they did attack only a few hours ago. It is still morning. they attacked before dawn, just before dawn. So what you know of their weaknesses, their cave can't be too far away. And the way we're doing it is that everyone gets to roll a skill roll before everyone rolls a second one.
Congrats, you just got here at the.
You just got here at the end of the first cycle.
So.
So,
God,
do I
right
miss out
before
on the
your
first
turn.
cycle, or do I lead off the second one?
You get to end the first cycle, and you'll
Okay.
be, based on where we started before, you'll be second in the second cycle.
All
Because
right.
might as well just go clockwise. And diversity in skill rolls is good. Which, if you need any help figuring out what you could roll, let me know. Also, you didn't have a chance to level up because I had everyone's sheets.
Yep, I texted you a thing over, so I've added Hunter to my abilities.
Cool,
I've
I did
added-
not actually do that because I forgot.
I've added cryptography, and I've put one more point into tracking, bringing me up to 2. But I started with 1 from, I believe, Deathstalker gave me 1 point into it.
That makes sense.
Part of my cover identity as spy, I get to choose one of the occupational skills from the class that I chose, which was ranger, and I chose tracking. Should I instead have started with 2 points in tracking?
Yes.
Okay.
So you're at 3 now.
Yes.
Goodness, wait, we found the other tracker then.
Yes.
What's your int stat? Or I guess, what's your total tracking?
Plus 6.
Oh, we're at the same tracking.
Which isn't bad.
Which I think is what I would be rolling. So 2d6 plus 6.
Yep, and you can use feat points to add another die, well, boost it specifically, or you can do that to re-roll a failed one.
Great. Let me ask you about feat points. That was something that I missed.
Yes. Feat points, everyone starts with 3 at the beginning of the session.
Okay.
You get them by downing an enemy, rolling a critical on a non-combat roll,
Okay.
or by doing awesome stuff, or by completing story arcs.
Good.
And then you can use them for the things listed there. Boosting, you can only boost a single die roll once, and everything else as well. Everything else. Feat points will also be useful for healing post-combat.
And I guess a question that I had to ask someone who didn't know, but when you boost a roll, do you keep the extra die result?
Yes.
Or
It is
okay.
3 dice.
So that is better than my specialization
Oh, you
skilled.
can do that.
Sorry, not specialization. Archetype skilled, which I took virtuoso in archery, so I can roll an extra die and disregard the lowest on both attacks and damage.
Best part is that can still be boosted.
Yes.
So you can roll
I
4
can
dice and take the
4d6,
lowest.
Take the top 3, then roll my damage. Take again the top 3.
That sounds horrifying.
But I'd have to boost both my attack and my damage separately.
Yes, and boosting attack is a little harder than boosting damage. Oh, range though. Boosting damage is going to be a little harder, because normally the easiest way to boost damage is charge. You can't charge with a range, unless you have assault.
And I was
Which-
looking at separate things from that, but this is why I took Hunter, because they do not gain defensive bonuses against me if they are in cover or concealed.
That's actually very important.
Yes.
Which cover is stupidly complicated, but that's gonna make me to deal with.
I get to help you there. Ignore it.
Yay!
Oh,
I
get
also
to-
line of sight. I think I can ignore.
Also, I just
line
realized I
of
did a
sight.
loud slappy noise
It
close
wasn't
to
that bad. I've got it EQ'd for that. No.
Also-
One of my abilities lets me just decide in any terrain to just sort of have cover.
That's glorious. I'm just imagining you just fall flat on the ground, just like
It's called go to ground.
You're a
just
boar, that
belly
makes
flop.
sense.
In any terrain, I can, as a quick action, I can gain cover and blast immunity.
It is not as funny as Foxhole.
No, it's nowhere near as funny as Foxhole. Because, and Foxhole. It's like, what the fuck are you doing?
It's basically Minecraft the ability.
Hold on. I also have
Nice.
under my abilities. I just have written down skilled, which means what I just wrote down additional attack here. I think I spend a feat point and I get to shoot again.
I think so. Otherwise, we do have the core rulebook right. Yeah.
Yes, I also have it on my phone, but
That
let me
sucks.
figure out where the hell I am on this board.
Currently, we're not on the board.
Great.
Did you get a
I just set this up beforehand so I wouldn't have to deal with it later.
I didn't
Because
look,
I
but
am
don't.
lazy.
Um,
But there's your mini,
awesome.
which I didn't have to glue to the base. I'm very happy about that.
Yeah, it fits rather
Oh,
snug.
it had a nice press fit?
Hmm?
Press fit.
Yeah. And I think that was the base that she was supposed to come with. Or it may have been one of my custom ones, I don't know. But if it is one of the custom ones, they're technically 5 millimeters shorter than what they should be. But some of these things don't have bases, and I couldn't find my mini glue. So we'll just be winging it today. It's only vaguely important.
Great. Now that I've returned to myself from my meditative state.
Oh, vegetative.
Yeah.
You gonna track some toast?
You know, just
I
halfway
think-
clipping through the mountainside, just suddenly,
Oh, I'm a Skyrim horse now.
just suddenly pop. You're just, oh.
Just. Oh, I'm supposed to do things now.
As my last character that I went through the same thing, I roleplayed it that it was a condition.
Yeah, I have figured out neither her voice nor her cover identity his voice. So
That's
let's go
okay.
with this.
None of us have.
Oh, your cover identity is a man.
Yes, it makes it
Opposite
even
of
easier
Now
for my
you're up
disguise.
Watch out for the anything you place on this thing because it travels up the
Oh, so maybe don't.
impacts on the chair. I can hear.
Yes, I took the cushion for my own personal selfish comfort. I don't know what I'm tracking, but I'm tracking a thing. That's a 1 and a 6 plus 6 for 13.
Alrighty, you
You
are.
were min-maxing those dice.
You do see tracks, but you aren't able to really figure out what's going on. There's too much
What?
I forgot you had these.
Yeah.
abundancy
So adorable.
of tracks to figure out what's going where. In other words,
Sound like a fail?
it is a fail. Which do you want to use a feat point to re-roll?
I rolled exactly average.
You did, but you can hope for better.
I could hope for better.
And depending on how much you are willing to bet on getting criticals before you get to combat, you could use 2, 1 to re-roll, 1 to boost it.
You can
So
also
we have 3
choose
dice.
something with less base if that would help.
No, it's fine, but just
Base.
Sure, it's all about risk reward, right?
Yep.
I'll drop
And
myself.
also, they encourage you to use your feat points because you will get them back quickly.
Yep.
Enter
So
combat, punch a few things, they're back.
I'm gonna guess from looking at John's sheet, we're capped at 3.
Yep, capped at 3.
Okay. Yep. I will drop myself down to 1 and roll some different dice.
Oh, you're doubling it. Neat.
Not double, just boosting.
But you're boosting and re-rolling, taking 2 points.
Yeah, I couldn't boost and just rolled one more
You're
die.
you're re-boosting.
Every day I'm boosting.
He rolled 2 6s.
Yeah, that's
So
a
you get
6,
one of
6,
your-
3.
You get another feat point back. This is the shenanigans that is this game.
Right.
Because technically, because you rolled 2 of the same thing, you just crit. Congratulations.
And it wasn't 2 1s. I did read that part
Yep.
Yes.
because it is a crit, just the other way.
It's just not a good one.
So,
Um,
instead of a fail, you got another success and a stupid high one.
technically 21. Because I get to keep all 3 dice. Yes.
Yeah.
Dang.
Okay. So let me inform you on what you know.
You
That's-
rolled a 21. What do you add to it?
6, 12, 15.
Oh,
Plus
duh.
6.
How do you?
So-
Hi, I'm not here today.
No, sorry, 27. According to our resident physicist.
I already know I can't do arithmetic. Once you learn Calc 3, arithmetic becomes impossible.
But
You think I'm kidding? I watched it happen to my friends and myself.
No,
Now-
I kept my grounding in arithmetic.
you
Jerk.
you can tell that
Oh, you.
the
I guess
creatures
you were Mackie. You need Calc 3.
Kale.
Other campaign.
I know. Until I get used to your names, I'm using any assigned usernames for.
Oh yeah, I suppose I am called that on our
I
Discord
respond
channel.
to enough names, you can figure it out.
That's why I went by the same name.
Blue, Barb.
Blue, Barb are names I'll take. All 3
Mia.
of my given names.
Yes.
Or currently, I guess, Gaul.
Yes.
Gaul, you see plenty of tracks. Looks like this was a raiding party of roughly
You know what this means, don't you?
15.
We're passing that on. Okay. Yeah.
Ooh, I want some.
Yes.
You're not
That's
currently
the
drinking
already
something.
have. It's true. I'm
So
not.
there are about 15, and you examine the
How's that?
piece of debris that
Take a little more vodka.
Kalash
That's
licked.
straight was good.
And what you're able to tell, based on its composition, it looks to be a type of mortar.
The stone that you. Okay.
Oh, I was thinking of the not modern military sense, but the hell
No,
are
like,
these goblins doing with ranged artillery?
Oh, do you want to see what these things look like?
Well,
You missed that picture.
they just stole it from these people. I don't know that they know how to use any of it.
They stole guns.
They're just walking around with rifles, which, if you ask me, is actually more dangerous because God only knows how they'll set it off.
This is what they look like.
Good. I don't have a banana for scale, but that is neither here nor there.
Actually, they have it. Oh, they have right there. Scale. Standard human.
They're
Hunched
Human
over, they're the
size.
same size.
yeah, 5, 6 foot tall.
Now, if they were to have someone fix their frickin' backs, because they all have mild hunchback thing going on, they'd be about 7 feet tall.
Sorry, 1.6, 1.7 meters tall. Because that's how this game works. Well, except no.
It'd be
our
a bit
heights,
tall-
our heights are measured in centimeters. Our ability to move across the
You
map
said
is
roughly
measured
7
in
feet, right?
Hmm?
You said 7 feet, right?
Roughly, yes.
Okay, that would be 2.2 meters tall.
Yeah.
I'm roughly
They
one.
tall,
I'm
scrawny
about
fucks.
1.87 meters tall. I'm nearly 1.9, and they're taller than me.
They're just lanky.
And this is going to keep making rounds of the table till it's gone.
Yes.
God, I love mead. I've been craving mead for weeks.
We have another bottle.
You beautiful bastards.
I didn't. Oh, he brought.
Cheers, comrade.
You're welcome.
Drink
He's-
up.
Insert
I
mead
feel
song.
like every time you say that,
This
I
song's
am
about death,
obligated
mead,
to
and
pass
ghosts.
you the vodka.
Comrade.
The espresso vanilla vodka.
You have to.
Did you bring communist juice with you today? I don't think you did.
No, I didn't.
But now that we've
I was
gotten
gonna pick something up,
me
but
a Gall's
ran out of time.
skill roll all the way. Hey Frank, it's you again.
Me again. I think I just like the coffee better straight. Oh well.
Which let me double check how many you guys need to get. I thought it was.
I don't know how many you're making us do, but we're gonna keep going till it's done.
Because we won
That
war.
is
I'm starting to enjoy myself.
Plenty. Currently, you guys have 4. If you guys continue at this rate, I'm gonna say you need roughly 2.5 times a round, roughly.
Jeez, that's a lot.
It is a lot. It's a really weird amount.
For just finding.
Go, go, go,
So
go,
are we
the-
go.
specifically looking for the entrance of the cave? Is
You're
that-
looking for the general area they could be. I recommend trying to do various lores, trying to learn more about the area. Perhaps
They're undead. I have lore undead.
they are not undead.
They look like undead. I
But
have
they
lore
aren't.
Undead.
I have lore extraordinary zoology. I can use that on them.
That did work on them.
Are
You
they
actually found out
ancient?
all the things from them. They're not, but there may be something ancient in the area.
Hey, is there something ancient in the area?
That's a good question. Why don't you roll for it?
Wow. How specific? How can your dice help you? They can't.
It's 11.
Remind me to play
Well-
Catan with you later.
You initially were thinking, and nothing comes to mind. That would fail. You can use a feat point to try to re-roll,
Yes.
because everyone's rolling doubles on their
I'll do
re-roll,
the-
so...
I'll do the kale thing.
The kale thing.
Oh! He did crit. Just
Fail. So you're down to 1 feat point, and
Doesn't that count as?
hold on.
sadly, no.
Wait,
If it's
feat
ones, no.
So by do the kale thing, you meant turn into Corona and die.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So, this
Also, somebody needs to
Gatorman,
do this.
this necromantic, ragey Gatorman just sits there, and then has an epiphany, because this is just too funny. I know there aren't any actual crit fatal rules, but this is too funny.
Just keep it going.
You just look up and go, wait,
Oh.
aren't they with the Legion of Everblight?
And you think, and you believe it
Hold
too.
on.
And here's the thing, you
Wait,
believe
who
it
is
too.
that?
Well, that is a good question. How does Gaul react to that?
What do you say?
See, this makes me think of, because have you ever actually read what the GM is supposed to do for linguistics checks? I'm not actually supposed to roll any of them, Matt. You're supposed to roll everything and then just tell me information, and hell if I know if it's right.
Right. Yeah.
Well, that's what the book says. We homebrew.
Oh, I
That-
just
that's
pretend.
also how Dungeon Worlds works. It's just like
No, in Dungeon World, GM rules nothing.
No,
Ideally,
GM
you
rolls
remember-
nothing, but if you roll poorly,
He's from-
he
No.
can add a lie.
They are a
GM rolls for me
global,
if I'm getting a
powerful
drink.
faction.
It is
Not quite a nation, although they do like Northern Mountains. You'll
so
have to roll specifics for that, but I don't think you have anything for them.
Yes.
We'll be okay.
in Dungeon World and Apocalypse World in general. It is on the players to buy into dramatic irony.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let me see what kind of roll that would be, actually. But
Where the
Frank's
hell is my
turn
spoken
is
languages?
done, and we have our first
Remind me,
sticking fail.
remind me to have you guys read the chat before it goes away when we're done.
Oh, just to the mic, or
No,
So
just
we
in
have it
general,
on
because it's freaking weird.
Oh,
Really?
good. Who have you?
And while we're off for food, I can tell you
Cadora.
we're all I sent every single invitation
Neat.
because my mentality was, hey, we need everyone.
We got some very strange people, but they were amusing to me.
Oh,
They're
that's
lovely, lovely people.
You're all beautiful.
I raise a glass.
Thank
to
you
the
for
lovely
watching and
people.
following.
Lovely people.
All the love.
Cheers! I don't have alcohol. We need to change this immediately.
Also, keep passing the mead.
Water.
Please, I regain my magical abilities with alcohol.
You haven't actually heard me speak as my character yet, have you?
No.
I might have, but there was a door opening Foley going on, which that showed up, didn't it?
But anyway,
Yeah, it all does.
Gall, it is your turn to try to figure out what the hell's going on.
I'm kind of curious how this mixes.
/ where these things are located,
Just
because that's a
add to mine.
lot of gold crowns.
Oh, did you mix
I'd
it?
go about
Yeah.
50-50
Oh,
on
okay.
that. But would I be allowed to sneak along the trail to get closer? I'm just gonna take this.
That is
Um,
lovely.
It is.
Do you know which way to go?
Well, I've got tracks.
It does have tracks,
You have a lot of
and you guys do know it's down the way.
Can
Excuse
we
me,
just
it's like
follow
trouble
the
fist my
tracks
alcohol.
until they thin?
Yeah.
I'll allow you to sneak along. I'll allow it.
Cool. You're also hesitating.
Because I was trying to think of how that would gather intel.
Well,
I still love the drunk
They went
fever
that
beside
way?
them.
and so if we get
Right.
closer to where they
Something.
went or where they came from, it's like, oh, we're suddenly closer to their. It's less gather information. It's like, oh, I know where you're from.
Yeah, I'll, go for it.
Okay.
Kind of like
I just
scouting.
don't want to roll tracking every single time.
No. The thing is, you do have a skill that you went out of your way to get that would be helpful in this situation.
I mean, I don't know if I went out of my way necessarily.
I mean, it was on the list of things I recommended, and then I didn't hear you showing any interest in that one until I said, "Hey, it's on the list."
If you're saying cryptography, no, I had an investment in that.
Oh,
I mean,
see, I wasn't aware of that.
There's always cryptology, but that's something else.
And there's, of course,
Oh,
there's
I was wrong.
cryptozoology, which we have. Crap, what was this term
But
for? There's
I
something
did not
zoology.
think cryptography was on your list. I did not think the art of code making and breaking would somehow help us here.
Cryptography is fascinating.
It
Yeah,
is.
it is.
It's not cartography, which
No.
I
Wait, there's
still
a
would have
code
taken.
in-
It's like, oh, there's a cartography skill. Oh,
Cartography was much more fascinating back in the days before satellites.
Maybe
Yes.
they when they made the game, they put down the wrong term.
no, cryptography.
Cryptography has been around for a very long time. It's of an ancient thing.
Okay.
But
It's-
of-
you
because
don't need computers.
they're
Just
also,
encoding
like-
things. That's.
I mean, the Caesar
Oh,
cipher is a thing. So
Do you mean your
I mean, the term comes from crypt.
your adventure handout? What
Crypt-
the hell do they call that? The
it used to
pre-made
be
thing?
like ancient.
Yes.
In ancient Rome.
it just means code. That's all it is.
So unless
It's
these
it's
definitely
encoded
not
writing is
Legion
literally
of
what it means.
Everblight are leaving me symbols in Eric, I don't know that this is gonna help.
In Eric.
AERIC. It's a language.
Oh my God, that's how it's spelled.
Yes.
Okay. Sounds like fun.
There's
Which-
a lot of weird languages, none of which actually have like the race name that they come
Shit,
from
what rate?
in it.
I took Signarin. All right, good.
Yes. So.
So that way you guys can talk with the people who are hiring you.
Yeah. So
I
to
don't
that
know
point,
if I can.
Well, you told us we were in the region
I
of
probably-
Signara, so I took Signarin.
Well,
I did recommend that, like, because you get the language of your race and then you get a bonus language.
I'll just take Signarin. I'll be like a in-betweener.
I mean,
And-
everyone has Signarin, so yeah, you all have a
Take
language you all
Signarin,
understand.
please.
Yes, we
That's the main
took your
thing.
advice on that point. But I started with
I
Eric,
speak the language
learned
of the
Signarin,
pigs.
and from Spy I get an additional language, which I took Kadoran. Which I
That's
figure,
his nation.
which I figure is
Yes.
more a northern area. It's like, oh yeah, Everblight's probably operating in this area.
We can talk in the people's language.
I feel like that was a sarcastically. It's like, oh, maybe not
Okay,
a lot.
I have an interesting proposition for you.
Oh no.
My
Let's hear it.
my character is he's like a retired bounty hunter who has taken on like an HR role in a bounty hunting firm. You're a spy. I could have employed you as like a talent scout and seen you and be like, this person looks very good. I will hire them.
You know, I'm enjoying
them
that you
on.
took on one of the most boring positions in a company.
Well, I think it's
Like,
funny,
this
right?
guy's an HR manager. It's like, what the fuck?
But it's
You know,
it's
it's scary when the dragons and the Russians start working together.
But
It
like,
is.
it's the contrast because he's like an HR guy, but for a bounty hunting firm.
All right. I need a rundown of what your weapons are, real quick. Because corporate sits behind desk most of day. Broadsword.
Okay, funny because I was talking to you about the fucking
Whereas I was
sword
gonna say
cannon.
dildo on a
The
stick so
fucking
they can better
sword
fuck
cannon?
people at range.
I
No, we're
was
not playing. What the hell is that? Saints Row the Third.
And the fourth.
If I had more gold, I would have
Wait,
gotten.
you've lost it. It's great.
I would have gotten the sword cannon, but right now,
What?
yes, that's a thing. But right
The
now,
elves
what I
use it.
have is a mage-like pistol and a hand cannon.
I forgot you're the
the,
phantom shooter.
The secret
okay.
is to start talking. We'll eventually pay attention.
So
to you.
Yeah,
bring
yeah,
it back in. So, what did you get for your roll again?
I haven't yet because I'm trying to decide whether I should boost it or just roll 2d6, see that it fails, and then double boost again.
You do have just enough to do that.
Yeah, I have just enough. But that would
Or
tap,
you know, you could just boost it going straight up and keep one of them.
that would tap me out. I'm going to boost it based on your I think sneak would work. So I'm gonna boost
I
it.
will say this: no matter what you roll, as long as it's approved, the same DC is there.
Okay. So I'm
For
gonna
simplicity's sake.
I'm gonna roll 3 and add in this case 8.
Ooh, sexy.
Wait, to what skill?
Sneak.
Nice.
Nice.
It's a high number.
Yeah,
Sneaking along.
I just committed to adding another
Sneak
point
along,
into
it's
tracking,
the
which
side.
I started with 2 in, but I wasn't certain.
Sure.
Drink. I wasn't certain if I would get to start with 2, or because I had already started with 1, taking Spy would not allow me to add a second one in it. But
That man has abs.
Yeah, he does.
I don't.
Well,
I don't
he's
either.
Khador. He bench presses bears in his free time, don't
Bench
you know?
pressing does not give you abs. It gives you pecs.
In Khador, it does.
What?
Here's the thing, because you do curls while you bench press.
That also
Also
won't
does
help
not
you.
do
Which is.
abs.
In Khador, it does.
By curls, I mean ab crunches.
There we go. It's like crunches. So that curls is this. That's biceps.
If
Which,
you
if
want
you're
abs-
doing this and like this
Yes.
at the same time, it's just,
You're curl pressing. It's great.
Raise the bear.
Isn't that just
Actually, no.
curl?
You do this, and then you switch. You puck it up in the air, and then you switch.
now, hey,
Oh, I need to
Cowrick?
bring these dice with me.
Hey, Cowrick, can I have a piece of beef jerky?
Yes.
Yay!
So,
Take some out of the bowl.
to
Doesn't
myself,
have to be one piece.
my own personal rule is that I re-roll all dice that escape the tray. But
Could you pass
that
please?
aside,
Thank you.
There's the rest.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Also, you can have some. I'd offer to split it with you, but neither of you want this meat.
well, here's the thing. I also brought a wonderful thing
You
for
don't-
any
you don't-
podcast or stream or recovered over microphones. I have got a collection of honey roasted
Made for
nuts
being
for us to
morally
enjoy
superior.
later.
What?
Made for being morally superior.
Morally and health-wise, both.
That's
Call it
true.
as you will.
Really
Keep eating
helpful.
meat.
Anyway, I got 2 6s
If I didn't like
and a
food so
5.
much, I'd do it.
Look at all my B
17 plus
vitamins.
8 is
The
25.
thing I struggle
I
with
am
is cheese. I
Get
can't.
tons
so
of
dead when it comes to
can't do that.
combat.
I get tons of
You
B
stick with
vitamins
vegetarian?
What?
Meat is almost
Vegetarian?
entirely packed
More or
in B
less.
vitamins.
because of the
Some meats will
vitamins
accept,
they
like,
add
oh.
during the feeding process.
I now know I need to kidnap you for.
I know.
I'll
B
talk to you
comes
later.
from algae
Okay, sounds
originally.
good.
Anyway,
Bacteria.
GM,
Mm-hmm.
I did get
Just
2 6s and a
concentrated
5
meats.
for for a total of 25.
Well, first you get your feet point back.
Yeah, I'll take that back. Thank you.
So far from what I can
Remind
see, out of the
me
four
not-
of you, dice hate you.
Remind me not to play this with cards.
Oh, sweet fucking
I'm scared
Christ.
for him to try the war game, which
No.
uses the same similar
No.
rules.
I want to eat
He's-
things,
he's
though.
banned.
Can we move along with getting to the cave thing?
Yep, or let's
Move
move
on,
forward.
move on.
Yeah, no.
'Cause I'm gonna
I-
keep-
I scouted ahead. What did I find?
You found a boar person attempting to track things behind you because I keep going.
Well, what you see with your elven eyes, elven,
Look with your
Technically,
special
yes.
eyes.
technically part elven, technically part dragon eyes.
No one knows what it's like to be
Yeah,
a
that's-
drow man.
They are basically drow, but instead of underground, they're in the mountains.
To be a hand man.
What you see is deep in the valley,
Behind Delphi.
in the patch where the fog disperses slightly. You see what looks like ruins.
ruins. Are we talking like fresh ruins or? Yeah, it could be fresh
Oh,
ruins.
yeah.
Like,
no, ancient or fresh? Was it what I failed?
Very, very,
Earlier?
Organic,
Very dilapidated.
free-ranged ruins.
looks like a couple hours good trek down in the valley.
Can I tell what it used to be? Was this a city?
That would require a
Is-
lore check.
Great. I have no points in that.
But
You.
Hi.
your skill check is done, which I'm just going to finish this round. If you guys each get a success in this next one, I'll
All right,
consider it good.
Are you?
I mean,
boosting it?
just on the end of this round.
All right.
Because
then.
I want to get to the boops.
I want to boot things with my tusks, so let's get some tracking done.
Hey,
Boom.
buddy, with
Are
the
you
headshot.
double threes? These
Well,
threes
it's
love me.
critical success. What were you rolling again?
Tracking.
Well, tracking.
That became Cockney.
My Cockney and my Australian blend together all the time.
That's because they sound similar. I think it's probably because a lot of people that originally moved to Australia were Cockney accents.
It was a prison colony.
My point.
My main
Hold
way
on,
to
are you
keep
not
Cockney is
being
go full
classist?
orc.
Yes.
But anyway, you're following Gal. Well, currently Gal personality. Gal.
It's very
Gaul.
fitting
Gaul.
that you're.
Do
an
we know you're
alligator.
not Gaul?
Bayou.
You've been
Gaul,
traveling for 6 months. I
which is
feel
what
like the
French
information of the
people were
two.
called before
Hold on.
France existed.
Someone's-
Traveling for 6
Gaul?
months
Yes.
together.
You have been a
back
group
in the,
together for
times
6
of, like,
months.
the
He's
Roman
decided
Republic,
we're cohesive.
The area that is now France was Gaul.
Seeing as how you guys are also higher leveled.
I
Yeah.
presume that we've done more than one job.
Yes.
You've done a couple.
But yes, I'm thinking that at least one or two people in the party are unaware of the dual persona.
You do enjoy playing characters like that, don't you?
Yes, it's occurred to me as well, and I have some introspection to do.
So
Okay, then Two-Face.
I'm thinking next time I play Pathfinder Vigilante. Anyway,
I played a Pathfinder Vigilante actually recently. It was super fun.
but anyway,
Yes.
you're following Gaul,
Like
and you see that where he's looking, which you can't see what he's seeing because fog and valley, but you do see, following his eyesight, the tracks go in the exact same direction.
Wunderbar.
That way.
That
Runes.
way. Well then, so we should probably go kill the things that left these tracks.
And would anyone, I'm just going to leave this in the open, anybody want to make any last rolls to see what they can find out?
Yes.
I'll do it. Can I do another ancient history?
Oh.
Yes,
Oh, I was
I'll give you
looking up
another
Krypton.
second to think on it, but first, we need Bosch to roll.
Oh yeah.
I will, God, I have so many
College.
voices I want to do. I would like to combine this accent with a bit of a Slavic accent.
You've already been doing a Slavic accent.
Sorry, this sort of nasally voice with a Slavic accent.
Actually, I'm trying to think of where. I'm thinking of Jan Valentine
Sheet.
currently. What accent is that?
Which one?
You would know it.
Yes, I know.
Jan Valentine.
British.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh,
He's
yeah,
very sophisticated.
It isn't
British.
quite RP though.
I mean, his brother is just.
He's an asshole.
His accent is asshole.
Actually, I can.
Actually, he's just
Keep-
general
I'm gonna
American.
keep this Slav for.
Wasn't audible, but please don't do that.
Don't mind me.
That's a 9 for investigation.
A no?
Hey, look! You picked a piece of rubble out of a footprint. There's more footprints.
More for
I'm not going
rocks.
to count that against you, but that was a fail.
A 9 is a fail?
A 9?
9.
On 2d6.
Yeah.
So what?
You were supposed to add a bunch of shit to it, remember?
What did you roll?
What shit?
What did you roll?
I rolled a 4.
Sorry.
No,
What,
no,
what,
that's what I asked.
what stat did you roll? Or what,
What skill?
Skill. There we go.
Investigate.
Okay, and you rolled a 4?
I rolled a 4,
Yep.
plus 4 for the parent value, plus 1 for skill level.
Yeah, so 9.
Oh.
The thing is,
Oh.
7 is average with 2d6, and that's what it's going to be based on.
Yeah, well, 7 is average, so.
So
it's
9 is
minus.
probably going to be his fail still. It's weird.
Yeah, but
The,
we're presumed to be good at things.
the idea.
I'm just going off of, like, my perception of a 2d6 game is based on Dungeon Worlds.
Yeah.
This one...
The bonuses here are a lot higher.
That's fair, they are much bigger.
They are practically exponentially higher.
I should probably have just invested in, like, one thing instead of spreading out more.
Well, the other thing is, how many feat points are you at?
Feet points.
You started
I still
with-
have 3.
Yeah, so you
I
can
could
do
re-roll them.
Spend
Fuck
them.
it, YOLO.
You could do the thing that I did and re-roll and roll 3 instead.
What'd you roll?
Uh,
I can't just read the other one.
Oh, can I re-roll or just add a die?
You can do
So,
both.
I'm
What'd you do
re-rolling
points
because I
to do
just
both?
did that.
Okay.
It was an 8 on the die plus
Plus 5.
13.
13. Yeah.
Ow. Technically, that's one short, but I'll allow it.
Son of.
I'll
That's
allow
one or
it.
2 bitches.
Well, here's
Because
the
I want
thing.
this to proceed.
Oh God, Tim Lovett's here.
The other thing,
You.
I would say just
Don't ask.
spend the
He might
second
know, none
feat
of you
point. There you go. You're at 14 minimum, but
But-
Yeah.
it's retroactively spending it. But
Right.
Which, technically, not, but I do... For people that are new to the system, I generally allow a little bit of leeway.
Okay.
But,
Doesn't that pretty much
oh,
force you
merciful
to use feet
GM,
every time?
Praise
thou
be.
name is not cards.
yes.
So you pretty much
They,
want
they encourage you
He
going
lost
for
his
feet. You see how easy it is to get them
He
back?
gives us leeway too, but that's because he crits our asses so hard.
And laughs.
Yup. While doing it, and then has me look over to confirm he actually did crit.
But what you find out is that from what you can gather,
Mm-hmm.
these none of the guy like there are a couple of these of the buys of these things that the people had like they killed them and threw them to the side. From what you can tell just from the couple of bodies of these creatures, none of them are special, so they were grunts. If the leader was with the raiding party, leader lived. So they're still out for killing. But you did also notice while investigating, their comrades seem to have found a path. They seem to have found a destination.
Come with us.
And for a brief moment, you think you see something in the fog, down in the valley below.
Nope, I'm not gonna start singing that. Alright.
I'm gonna follow the thing in the fog. Like, my character is very loud, but for, like, as soon as he investigates...
It's like miles away in the fog.
Okay. Well, I go dead silent. I'm just peering off at something in the distance.
What do your Russian eyes see?
I'll turn towards... What was your character's name again?
Currently dressed up as Gaul.
Okay.
She
Currently.
really does not want people to know that she is not actually a Nis.
I will... Okay. I will
But you haven't
I will
decided
refer
if
to...
you know or not yet.
We're calling you Gold today.
It's hard to it's hard to deceive a long-standing adventuring party.
However, we could still call you that.
Would you like...
you
okay.
may get a non-negotiable job offer in your futures.
Non-negotiable.
Do we have that working relationship or not?
You have a relationship.
Probably. I had to be hired by someone, but so I guess at the very least, you know I'm a spy.
Okay. But I will keep referring to you as Galt, but I will turn to
am the
you
spy.
and speak specifically in Kadoran to you and say,
Yeah.
do you see that off in the distance there?
Do you not?
I do. That's why I'm asking you.
And
Yes.
now we've gotten into British again.
Yes, they are piles of rock.
No, not the piles of rock. I'm referring to the creature off in the fog.
It was actually piles of rock. I didn't say creature.
Oh.
I just said something.
Something.
You're
That's
jumping.
something. It wasn't moving.
You're
Fair.
jumping
was
at
fast.
shadows, good sir.
Which, hey, is part of the point, part of the fun. Don't worry, it's just cricks. Inland for some reason. They're weird. Okay, and then
Real
Frank, you had a
quick,
roll. Yes.
Yeah, I wanted to check, do an ancient history again on
Yes.
this ruins area. See if
because
I know anything.
because I wanted to write them down. What were our mission objectives? It was
What?
Kill
eradicate-
leader.
Okay.
Use your mission.
Kill leader,
Um,
preferably.
Retrieve rifles,
Retrieve people.
and retrieve black powder.
I was gonna say, cause carnage is also an option. I like carnage. Can I kill more things? Also, shit, it's blasting powder. Your fire mage is slightly unhappy.
I mean, it's only worth 50 crowns a barrel.
Yeah, good point.
So this is rescue people alive or in
Preferably, as Saruman once put it, unspoiled.
Unspoiled. Whole is what I'm gonna keep using.
And what did you get for your 10? With boost and everything? I mean, not with boost, but with addition?
Yeah.
I'll give it to you because it's kind of in your studies of stories, because I'm not sure if your character has seen a book and cared.
Well, seen a book and identified a book as a tome of knowledge, two different things.
Let's see, yeah, the Bokor side, but
It's still on the savage side of things, so who knows?
yeah,
But-
that's true.
But you know that there was an ancient civilization that ruled most of the Iron Kingdom's area, both eastern and western Immorin. And they ruled for a long ass time. And then they didn't. Sometimes their stuff can be found. Occasionally it's very lootable. Sometimes you don't want to loot it.
Ooh.
Occasionally druids kill you for it.
Please stop moving the microphone. Thank you.
Yes.
Cool.
Let us put
What's
the mic
next?
stand on the thing with arms.
There's something. Oh,
Is it the music?
yes. It's resonating in the room.
So it wasn't me.
I mean, maybe not.
I'll find something with less bass.
Here's the thing. It had an identical sound to someone tapping on the thing it's sitting on.
That's weird.
So I know what that sounds like. by now.
weird.
Bizarre.
Here's something with less bass.
Where did he go?
He's going the long way to the bathroom.
Oh,
Because this way is kind of blocked.
yeah.
Not Parcheesi blocked, but
Because pretty much I was gonna say,
restricted.
if he's going out for a smoke, I'm gonna go out there with him and take it out of his face or take it out of his mouth. He stopped smoking
Oh.
Oh, did
Nah.
I?
Went to the bathroom.
a while ago.
But
I didn't know
I can do
that.
that to my coworker.
I'm glad.
Hee
It's a good thing to
Brad,
do.
if you're watching,
I don't think. Well, no one's chatted in a long time. Someone said BRB 30 minutes about 60 minutes ago.
well, they
also to everyone else in the chat,
Actually, how many people are watching?
Oh, you
Negative
can just
2.
find that out, can't you?
Two. There is two people watching.
there are two. All two of you.
Hold on, are they in England?
That would be hilarious. Also, they should be.
They should be asleep right now.
But it's also cards.
The one boasted that he was up for 50 hours. I presumed coming from
I'm
him
pretty sure this
that
would-
was a boast, not a cry for help.
Yes,
I'm pretty
especially
sure
while
those-
he was drinking whiskey. Keep going.
Uh-huh.
I'm pretty sure that's when you start seeing demons, though. Anyway,
That's when I start seeing shadows move. Yes.
I get that after like.
But
Anyway,
I just got used to being up all forever.
Seeing
side,
shadows move
side
is annoying.
tangents later.
And
but are the
scary.
demons not always there? You can just see them then?
Yeah, pretty much.
They're not always present. They're just irritating.
Anyway, so you guys have found a destination. You have found kind of lore, and you have found information that may lead to what kind of dark place they may be hiding in.
Dark places.
So you guys start venturing down. It takes a few hours to get down there, especially since you are following the tracks. Make sure you're going in the right area. And you do find yourselves at some ruins.
Do we know?
Looks like maybe in some sort of temple, possibly a fortress, perhaps a burial site, but it is definitely ancient.
Ancient.
The stone does seem to be different than the rocks around it, different composition, and also very smooth when it's not broken. And you notice that in a lot of the architecture there is a lot of faces going on.
Oh, okay.
I actually have a picture of one of the faces. Because yay for a tile set.
Look at that. Look at that lovely face. All the face.
Ah, wonderful. That looks mean. Can I burn it?
I mean, if you want to try burning an entire structure, which who knows how deep in the ground it goes.
I think you fail to understand how burning works. If I can have something that could light stone on fire, it means I fucked up.
That's horrifying, is what that is.
There's a chemical exists that can do that.
As I generally tell the people who try to overly science my campaigns, please don't overly science my
My
campaigns.
point is, there's a such thing as burning rocks. That's the terrifying part.
But to be fair, I also think of that of metals, and I know several of them that burn.
Actually, there's one we use for construction that can burn if you get it hot enough and do mean things to it.
Stop.
I've lit iron on fire, have you? Actually, you worked at logging camp. The answer is probably yes.
Yeah, I burned iron, thank you very much.
Well, hey,
I
Frank,
even have a notched
they
thumb
follow
on
the
my
path.
head to
Well,
show
follow
my
the tracks.
hubris.
You guys are now at ruins.
Can we go in and eat things?
You can, but first, would you like to try another lore check?
No, go in and eat.
You go and eat? Okay. So,
Do you know what's in there?
Yeah, we need to tread lightly. I mean, yes, we need to tread lightly. These ruins are ancient.
Oh yeah, because that's the accent you're using.
Yeah.
You missed the southern guy.
And I think that
He's pretty dope.
Wait, we need to tread lightly, y'all.
You weren't southern, he was. The guy who gave us the job spoke in nice.
His name
He
was
spoke in pure
Matthias.
Alabaman. Alabamian? I don't know how to say that.
He
I
had
need
a
to learn
nice
to
fried
diversify
chicken-y-
my southern accents. There are quite a few. But being
I'll be
a
entirely honest
Minnesota-
with you. You sound like the director, if you know what I'm talking about.
Oh,
Is that from Half-Life? No?
RVB.
red versus blue.
Oh,
You sound like the
no.
director.
I know what you're talking about now.
Austin is
I
pitched
kinda do.
slightly up, and it's
Just
it's got a
slightly.
different drawl to
It does, but he sounds
slightly
a lot
different
like the
drawl,
director.
But yes.
The unfortunate thing was I was working on a voice at work, and then I left
Okay, now
work
you
and
got it.
stopped. It was more of a
No.
solved.
Just say that. Just like I say, all you need to do is say the phrase. But what about the crimes we inflict upon ourselves?
But what about the crimes we inflict upon ourselves?
Yep. Okay, we're good.
Also, Gall, you missed out. I am gonna be using my Gene Stealer dice. Do not bump the mic, dear Jesus Christ.
I didn't hear it, so.
Oh, thank God. I word for the ears of our listeners, all two of them. I love you
3 listeners. I'm listening.
guys.
Well,
Yeah,
in
but you
which
have
case,
to.
We have just multiplied our listener base.
Okay, so you guys do see an entryway.
Yay!
It is dark and there is no light coming from it.
Shit! I don't have a light spell this time.
You can't just.
I can't just snap my fingers and say "Let there be light," as opposed to a wizard who can do that.
Which, considering how magic works here, you could just do that a lot.
I know.
Is there
Quick
such a
action,
thing
quick
as dark
action, quick
vision?
But I'm just so used to being a wizard and just going.
I know some of the creatures have it. I don't
I would
know
feel like
about.
a demon would have dark vision.
It would say.
I can
in your
tell you,
race.
I wouldn't. My vision's shit.
Allow me to perhaps help with this. Take out my mage lock pistol. Shoot off a shot. I'll cast spontaneous combustion. So it explodes into fire in a 3 square diameter, or whatever, and just lights up with fire.
What's the damage on that?
I also did not see a doorbell.
Well, I mean, we could always make our own entrance.
What is the, yeah. Yep.
3-inch AoE.
So, an area like, you are, in spell description it would say how much, unless it says a POW. Does it say a POW anywhere?
No.
I feel like it would. Like
Nope.
in the description or something.
Nothing.
You know, among the things that I purchased for myself, torches are not among them.
Yeah, I
I-
didn't either.
Seeing as how the game doesn't care about like the cheapest stuff, I'll let you guys have torches.
Yay!
I'm not gonna be that kind of a dick.
Adventurer's Kit or something.
Yeah.
Well, and
They also don't care about food unless you're in a survival situation.
Okay.
They just
Or-
kind of a.
good. So I just bought all
Or
of
a
the
gator
non-essentials that I could have spent nothing on. But
Wait, you went out
I'm
and bought,
fine with
you
that.
bought food?
yeah, I've got like 5 dry rations with me. Or 5 days worth of dry rations.
Wow, okay.
Yeah, I'm
I couldn't
I'm-
even find the rations, honestly.
I'm
So,
detail oriented in some cases.
well, you light it up and you hear a lot of shrieks. And one of them sounding like a, oh, holy shit!
Yeah.
Hello, Halo.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, the grunts. I do have a question for you, just because I'm not sure. If a range is SP8, what does that mean?
SP means, where'd that template go? The spread template.
Oh.
You go to the 8-inch mark on this sucker.
So I.
And you can put it anywhere in your front arc, which for the minis is shoulder to shoulder.
So I have burning hands. Good.
You have burning hands. In fact, one of the templates should be over here. Yes, that one with the skull on it.
Can I see it?
Unless anyone else uses them, they go to you. Which some guns can use that too. Shotguns.
That'd be a shoddy.
Oh my god, I can own a shotgun. Are you
The thing
kidding?
is, for the actual ranges I'm thinking of, these things have that means the shotguns at least have less spread than in most video games. Because I swear most shotguns are blunderbusses in video games.
Yeah.
I was gonna say a blunderbuss is technically a shotgun
I know, but it's just like no
With- with a single round.
no shotgun I've ever freaking fired has a spread as bad as almost in any video game I've ever played.
Well, damage fall off. I think.
Well, they actually
is
have descriptions.
also-
No,
the
it
valley.
isn't. People hunted with buckshot. There's a thing for that.
No.
So, for the description of the valley, the head of the narrow, twisting valley is partially blocked by piles of overgrown scree,
But I've gotten tired of yeah.
dislodged in some
Artificial,
ancient landscape. But just beyond them, a pair of weathered statues rise ominously from the stony ground, clad in viciously spiked armor and bearing cruel-looking blades, engraved with screaming spectral faces. The stone sentinels flank a perfectly rectangular opening gouged into the mountain. 2 massive granite doors carved with leering, distorted visages stand ajar, and then someone shot an exploding bullet in there, and things shrieked.
Oh, you did shoot an exploding bullet.
He did shoot an exploding
It is no
bullet.
longer a jar. It is now a can.
I have
Sorry.
an idea, and I maybe should have done it before the explosions, but I want to use Grave Whispers
Grave whispers.
and speak to the dead.
Oh.
What does the spell exactly say for its description?
Talk to the dead.
Talk to the dead. I believe it does require a corpse.
Oh.
I don't know if it's like ghosts in the area. Otherwise, your ear's gonna bleed from the noise. Just saying.
Ooh.
Just saying. Or does anyone want to accidentally pistol wraith?
No.
Oh no. Actually, no. One of you guys could kill it.
I don't want to accidentally pistol wraith. That sounds really bad.
They just steal souls, you know. Just nothing serious.
Yeah, soul theft. That's always nice. I always like it when people attempt to steal my soul.
You must love cameras then.
I think that's amusing. Obviously, copying an image. What?
Goblin logic.
I mean, that was the logic of a fair number of people when cameras are invented.
But no,
Oh my god, it has my visage! It must have stolen my soul! It's like, that's not how souls work.
For Galarian Pathfinder
Oh, yeah.
lore,
I-
that's actually how the goblins do. They hate writing because they believe if you put writing on the page, it steals your words and it steals your soul.
Goblins are fascinating.
They
That was-
are. Now they're a core
yeah.
race.
That was actually true of some ancient human peoples.
Oh,
But I
Hazel
also
based
try
other
it
stuff.
closer than I'm comfortable with as far as racism goes. But alright, that's me.
What's
Define
that?
racism.
Don't take my picture; you'll steal my soul.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Never mind. I have to have the skull of the particular individual that I want to speak to.
that is good to note, though.
Yeah.
So you basically get to pull Hamlet.
Yeah.
Alas, poor Yorick. I knew him, Horatio. And yes, that is how it's supposed to be added together.
But that does
Except
mean
the
that if
second
you
time.
can decapitate one of these little fucks, you can interrogate them after they're dead.
Yeah.
Just talk, asshole.
But my question is, why the fuck did Hamlet know that was the skull of Yorick?
From the grave?
It wasn't marked. And I mean, if the skull is just sitting there.
He was also very delusional.
Yeah.
Projecting.
Yeah, he's projecting.
Okay, so
Can we go in now?
Yes.
you certainly can now that the walls have been charred.
The walls have been smoked.
And we have been GM'd torches.
We have been GM'd
Yes.
a torch. General Motors always provides the best torches. Unfortunately, they're regularly called Chevrolet.
Okay. I will grab a torch and go in.
So the massive doors open onto a long hallway decorated with scores of howling demonic faces. Noticing a theme? They like the face.
I noticed the theme is we can tell when we're going somewhere you wanted because you have descriptions for it.
Yep.
Isn't that great?
Same with Matt, really.
Their mouths carved away like
He
tiny
doesn't read a lot though.
like tiny passages
Oh, yeah, he
extending into the darkness. Ahead, the hallway opens into a larger space, supported by pillars, where a handful of monstrously gaunt humanoids, their skins stretched taut over the protruding bones and peeled back from their fanged muzzles, lounge about. Although not really lounging anymore, they're kind of in cover and a little charred. Their clawed hands clutch a wild array of rusty-looking blades and firearms as they scan the area with milky white eyes and a lot of soot.
I like just adding a lot of soot.
Well, someone decided boom boom.
I like Boom
I
Boom.
have changed the narrative with firepower and explosives.
Boom, boom, firepower. So these are
Gotta
these
get that boom boom.
so these
boom.
look like the things that we want to kill, right?
And now it's
Oh
smoke.
yes.
Are these roughly in front of me?
You guys are at the end, like the farthest away from me point, like right before entering.
Where are
yeah.
they?
They are.
Grab the zombies. Grab them.
I have to get the exact numbers, so I have to move and get the minis out.
And then we have to roll for initiative?
Yes, and I'm going to try to not bump the mic.
Excuse me.
Well,
It'll be
that,
okay.
that mic does swing fairly rather quietly.
It
but-
does. When you smack the mesh, it gets loud.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay,
your
so while I'm doing that, everyone roll for detection.
your game detection. All right.
Okay.
It's like perception. We're gonna abuse the living crap out of it.
It is perception, but you can add. Actually, no, it's just perception.
The first thing I look down to see is like detection. That's deception. So this is a social stat. What would you like us to? Oh wait.
Okay.
I'd love it if detection was social.
Psychosocial.
I've heard that
So,
a few times.
yeah, I went to the source,
I
and
will take an
I was like,
invisible
hey,
roll.
I need 7 figures that are roughly the same, kind of undead looking. They're like, well, we have a bag of zombies for 13. It's like, that's cheaper than everything else.
For the game Zombies.
Yes,
Such
which
a
I
fun
do
game.
enjoy.
Yeah.
I haven't played it in years, though.
Didn't you play it
I
at
haven't
Matt's
played it in
house?
years either.
No, actually, I played it with some college friends.
No, what game was that? You played a game that included zombies. It was done with a
Resident Evil?
soundtrack.
Oh, that was Zombie 15.
Thank you.
I almost brought that, but I didn't want to glue bases on them, but then I ended up not being able to find my glue. So, you know, I could have brought them.
I
Because
mean,
that also had 100 minis.
I'll be honest. We probably have mini glue around here somewhere. It's just not mine.
And then I would not like to use it. Because I don't want to go hunting down a person going, hey, can I use your stuff?
Well, it'd be Ed.
Yeah.
He's not currently. Well, he's upstairs, but he's not currently here right now.
Yeah. He is planar traveling.
Yeah, that's one way to put
But,
it.
so
Really?
just imagine
Yeah.
our bases are a little
Boy.
bit bigger.
It's been his weekend ritual for the last month.
He'll be gone until tomorrow evening.
Actually.
At
Shanky
which
Poo
point
there.
his soul will re-enter his body.
Go bang on his door for entertainment.
Really?
Yeah. He's gonzo.
Do you understand what we're talking about yet?
There's a lot of options.
And that hallway that you're covering.
Yes.
with your character sheet.
What do you want?
Move your character sheet.
Can I,
See that little hallway? Can you put dude in there?
Ryan? Can I steal some room from you?
Yeah,
So I
absolutely.
can have some frontal space.
Great.
Enough for my character sheet, at least. Something like that's perfect.
And now they're cool. And they're
Now.
horizontal, which is always interesting. So, yep.
And
Right in that
on the
hallway there.
top-down camera, we still look
right
good.
here. Yep.
Oh, we do?
Hello.
Oh, yeah, as far as the board goes.
Yeah, it's about as good as I feel like getting it because it's gonna keep moving slightly because it's on a fan. If anyone turns that on, I'm gonna kill them.
I don't know what a switch is, so if I do, it's accidental.
You won't hit a
no,
switch.
It's probably just.
You'd
the
have to
board.
reach up there and grab one of those small things.
Okay, so the clear zombies, which may or may not be able to be seen on the camera,
I used to have.
they have arm blades. Then what else do I need? I need scrap. What do I have for? Oh yeah, I have boars with guns.
By the way, I'm almost saddened that you didn't have them all grouped together, so I should just run up and
There's
flame
more.
them.
There's more.
But they're not grouped, is my point.
They might be.
You could hit 2 of these.
I could.
Whatever. This guy's included in that bunch. There's one
So
here.
Our threshold for getting euros is slowly diminishing.
I don't think we're getting euros.
We could order from
Pizza
Pizza
Hut.
Luce,
Or pizza.
which has
Luce.
which has vegan pizza.
And tons of different vegan options.
Yeah.
Pizza Luce just has good pizza. I mean, I'll be honest, I'm cool just eating beef jerky, so...
Actually, none of those guys go on the board yet. And then we need, what the hell is L? They have so many different types.
Pizza Luce is free to look
However,
at too.
that means
Is
I
it
haven't
really?
eaten any carbs. My liver is already being taxed.
Yeah, I realized after coming here, like,
Pizza
no,
Luce is a little inexpensive,
one
but it is so
protein
good.
bar did not cut it.
Well, I've looked into
And
how
then we
metabolism...
need
Because I can
Murder
use
hobo.
this to generate sugar, but it uses your liver.
he is going to be right near.
Right in here.
Right near. And what is S for? That is for bingo. I'm sorry, I just need those two.
All right, that's one of them.
Then I have Spoopy, scary skeletons.
They send shivers down your spine.
Which didn't have the matching type at the stores. They had some that were close enough, so whatever.
Close is good enough for us.
Yeah.
They're called tokens. We look at them and say, oh, okay.
Because they never made minis for these creatures, so I have to improvise. Otherwise, the closest thing that looks to them is Warhammer Fantasy Ghouls, and they're too expensive for this.
We played with Matt. We're used to not seeing the correct things.
Okay, so
We're
From
used
what
to
you can
looking
tell
at a
thus far-
spider and calling it a wolf.
Yep, we've done that a few times.
looking down, the clear guys all have arm blades.
Ah.
The one Skelebro has a rifle. Let me see what the ghoul has. He
So
is-
the long spear is a long rifle.
the ghoul has a gun, but it appears to have a bunch of rope attached to it, and he has a sword. And then, the Sin Spawn, aka Gangly Dude with Trident, has. Oh, I was gonna use Painmonger Boy. I'm using
I'm an
Painmongers, whatever. He has knives. He has a knife. And that's all you can see thus far. Everyone rolled for detection.
Yes.
What did everyone get?
13.
I will take an 8.
I got 11.
I guess it was like 9, 10. Should I re-roll?
Yeah.
I forget what it was. That was so long ago.
It was 5 minutes. Sir. Jeez.
Yeah, I rolled high this time.
Thank you. What'd you get?
14.
14. You make it exactly. So, you know those faces along the walls? They're perfect little holes in the wall for people to hide behind and shoot you while in cover.
Oh, jeez. Okay. can't bite at those guys.
Now they're going around. Let me see how many.
Well, this just became broken.
Trust me. One, there's a reason I leveled you guys up, and there's also a reason
I'm okay.
that we're using these things.
I do have a stupid question. These are pure wall, right?
Yes, with faces and little holes. You can try to attack them,
and little holes.
that they shoot through.
Yeah.
But you called them cover, yes?
They are. Let me check the type of cover. They're called murder holes, isn't that funny?
They are called murder holes.
Yes, Yes, this is an actual thing.
Yeah, they are.
Themselves.
A lot of times they're on the ceiling, though.
They
Yeah,
grant
they
cover
typically are.
to characters in the room, but not to people in the hallway. So it is.
Is
I
it
just
cover?
realized- It is cover. It is
Ah!
cover.
Our resident archer doesn't give a shit then.
No.
So, since that was pointed out and everything's on the board, at least I think so, it should be 7, 12, 14, 15, 16 dudes on the board.
Well, then we can do four groups of four. 4, 4, 4, 3.
I think I
yeah.
count 15.
So do I.
Did I miss some dudes? I got the 5 in the hall.
Thank you,
Oh,
beach
oh.
staff. You helped count.
I need more
I
Skelebros.
also said 15.
No, it's specifically the method of counting because you get used to it.
So Skelebros have
Yeah, I
rifles.
kind of do that too. But usually do it too.
The boars.
One of the ways you just sit there is you just watch the kids in the water and you count them continuously over.
The boars
and
have
over.
shotguns.
Oh, I suppose that's a good way to do it.
There we go. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Unfortunately, they decide to group themselves together frequently.
Usually.
1, 2, 3.
A few times we had a few people that were insistent upon being really far apart.
Okay, so I see the 7 dudes there. I see the 3. 2. Did I do that wrong? Oh yeah, I did do that wrong. Scratch that. Skelebros. Dang. Mildly messed it up. Don't mind me.
Oh, that's okay. We can just roll with what you've got, probably.
Skelebros have shotguns. Boars have rifles.
Of course they do.
Oh, and no, that's good. That looks like it. Okay, let's start rolling for initiative and let's get to Murder Hobo.
Hell yeah. That's what I
Okay,
like
so
to hear.
2d6.
Do I add my total initiative?
Mm-hmm. So do they.
I know.
And keep your numbers to yourselves. I will ask around because I have a lot of numbers to deal with myself.
That's fine.
Stupid question.
Stupid answer.
Stupid answer. Dang it, you beat me to it.
Can you boost your initiative?
Oh God.
It states skill rolls. Or does it specifically say non-combat?
It might be non-combat, but I would argue
Well, it says in the
initiative
sheet.
is combat adjacent,
It's
not
spec-
combat itself.
It specifically says
non-combat.
boost a non-combat skill roll.
So I'm going to say no. But I believe you have plenty of bonuses to that yourself. I know someone here has a lot of bonuses to initiative. Huh, nice.
What's shit?
13.
Oh, 14.
Oh, dick.
I have 14 as well.
Wow.
Wait, where's the initiative?
It should be underneath your weapons, additional weapon, defense, armor, initiative.
Oh,
Right above command range.
So, then you roll and add that?
Yes.
Yeah.
What'd you roll?
Rifle.
I rolled your guys' bonus.
Scatter.
I got a 16
Loot.
total.
That's what you got total?
Yeah.
And torture. Okay, let me roll for these bastards.
Alright. Oh, you're gonna have fun, aren't you? Just sitting there rolling.
I have 5 different initiatives to roll.
Oh, better than 16 different initiatives.
I'm grouping them
I noticed.
because I'm not crazy. And I'm not having them as one because that'd be a long ass turn.
Yeah, it would.
And that also seems not fair. Okay, so there we go. No, okay. I guess we're
We
going
should also have combat
going
music
big or
if
go
we're
home.
Well, we're about to get there.
I'm already home.
I'll just prep something. They're showing fucking playlist. There we go.
Well, that may not be the worst problem to have.
No, it's not. It's just part of being a DM.
I'm out of wall.
Oh, I gotta get one of these.
Well, so far they're rolling pretty consistently, which concerns me.
Oh, so they just all get to move at the same time. Good.
Close to. I'm hoping you guys can interrupt them. So, Frank, what'd you get?
Initiative wise?
Yeah.
16.
Okay, not bad, not bad. Gall.
I rolled a 9, which means a 23.
Beautiful. Kalash.
I rolled 9 plus 14 equals what?
23.
Yes.
Hold on.
What?
We both rolled the same thing and added the same thing.
Hell yes, we did.
And, wow. I wrote that in the wrong fucking place. Don't mind me. I'm just being a derp. Okay.
I'm not Kalesh.
Oh no, I put Mia's on yours because it's how I have the order right now, like, in front of me. So, what did Kalrek get?
Kalrek got 19. Sorry. Oh my god. Your stupid accents are getting in my way.
19.
19!
Just channel the
You
crocodile
stop.
hunter.
Did you stop at a gas station?
Okay, so, time for me to sort some initiative.
Oh, the vending machines.
I just happen to have half-eaten bags at my desk.
There.
For PCs,
PCs.
Kalash and Mia, do you guys care who goes first?
Yeah, it's
You rolled the
whatever.
same.
You want to roll for it?
Sure.
2.
That's a
6.
6.
You will have the honors.
Fun fact, that's how I was initially putting it down.
Great.
So that means I have to change shit. And I like being lazy.
Because I have ambush, I automatically get boosted attack and damage versus flatfoot. Which means every single entity I currently get boosted against for free.
That is terrifying, and I love it.
Question.
Answer.
I presume that we entered the place with weapons drawn?
I would assume so.
Oh.
Unless you want to do the special draw action.
No, I would rather actually shoot something on my, against flat.
I mean,
turn.
quick action you can draw, and you get 2 of those per turn unless you're running.
All right. So I will have my Nis bow out.
Un momento. Still putting out stuff.
Yep. When you are ready, if you could open a negotiation with me about this murder hole situation, I would like to shoot somebody through it.
Technically, by your ability rules, you can ignore cover. They say cover. You can ignore their cover.
Great. Do I have to move anywhere into the room here? Is my figure on
I
screen?
would,
Probably.
I would like to say yes.
Okay. So we'll establish that I am established, or I
Which-
will essentially.
You guys get to be within 3 inches of that little edge in that tunnel
What?
when you set yourselves up.
Within 3 inches?
Within 3
Oh, are you
inches.
setting up now?
Yes,
Okay, so I can do something like, I don't know, this?
as long as it's within 3 inches of the edge of the board in that tunnel.
Yes.
I almost feel like that.
Yes, it most certainly is. Barely.
I almost feel like this stone.
Are we measuring from the center or the edge? Center of the piece.
Edge.
Now it is.
All right, resident gunslinger, where do you want to be?
Within 3 inches. I'll be right in the center.
Hey, Bosch, duck.
Whoopsie daisy.
Which I
Cool.
believe you can fall prone as a quick action.
I can go to ground as a quick action.
But I'm gonna shoot this guy through his attempted use at a murder hole. I get boosted both on
That is one of the
attack
riflemen.
and damage.
No, yeah, you can definitely fall prone as a quick action. Ever done that before?
I have not.
It's surprising how fast you can do it sometimes.
And because it's archery, which I am a virtuoso of, I get to roll 4d6 and ignore the lowest.
I love this broken shit.
Oh, this is gonna be great.
Alright, we have officially entered combat.
Nice.
Here we go.
And the family jewels one? Yep.
So that is a 4 and 3 threes.
What's your well, first, actually, just do a little bit of shorthand. If you tell me your total bonus before dice, I can tell you what you need to get.
Oh, +7.
You need to get 4 or higher.
I got 4, 3, 3. Does that mean I crit?
You
No.
do crit, which if your weapon has a special ability for crit, it does that. Otherwise, it just auto hits.
I do not have
Why is
one
it starting with
listed.
this song?
Then you do not.
Oh, I'm
Ari-
halfway
is
through
this
the album.
Aria's
Oh.
Ascent?
We're gonna rewind.
And this is
No,
all
it's
public
fine.
domain,
I
yes,
like
because
that
we were
song.
recording.
I was just surprised it started with it.
Right?
Hmm?
Public domain? Yes.
No.
So we are not recording then.
We haven't been recording.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
I just don't want to get in trouble.
Nope, it's good. Don't worry about it. I would not be playing this music if we were.
I will research
Well-
stuff.
I'm recording audio,
Okay.
which that doesn't matter.
I'll just tell Matt his computer's full of shit, and I literally mean that.
So,
So now you get to roll for doublage.
that's still 2d6, and I get to add what?
Well, you would add, well, it's bow, so you just do the POW.
Okay.
And what is the POW of your weapon?
10.
It is going to be dice minus 2.
Oh, is it based on
Interesting.
a POW of 12?
It's against their armor. So basically, what I'm doing is
so they've got
comparing and
12
get.
armor.
Yes,
Okay.
it's shorthand.
So, because it's boosted, I get to roll 3.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, sorry. Boosted, I get to roll 3 because, yeah. Where is this? Where did I put this down? Ambush. I also get the 4th die because ambush.
Yep, and take away the lowest.
I think this is 3-1.
I will ignore the 1.
Yep.
So 9 damage. I rolled a 5, 3, 3.
So you know how there was a dude?
Yeah. Is there not anymore?
You killed him, and I'm going to use some of my other tokens for necromantic purposes. Corpse token.
You have corpse tokens.
They actually have a little skull one you can put down, but I'm going to use my minion fury tokens.
Great.
Also, for
Question.
magic casters, I have tokens so you keep track of your exhaustion.
What's my line of sight here?
If it's, depending on how the hole works, you might not have one.
Right.
Technically, you do have a very little line of sight. You can tell where the guy is,
Great.
but they would get cover, but you ignore cover, so you're good.
Yeah, the difference is, he probably can't shoot this one because there'd be no way through the hole from his
Yeah.
location.
Yep. And because I am skilled, I get a second attack when I choose to attack.
What the?
Mighty get 3 dice right off the bat, and then they can boost on top of that.
I can just hear some beeping in the background. I say, what the fuck? And everything explodes.
Because boosted,
There's a joke for you.
3rd die.
Ryan
Because
understands that.
virtuoso, 4th die,
Yes.
ignore the lowest.
Oh, did you roll to hit?
So I ignore the 1. I got
you're
a
still
3,
fine,
3, 1. Plus 7.
Yep.
I will take my damage.
Which, same as before, is going to be dice minus 2. Yes.
And I will ignore another 1. I got a 5, 4, 2. Minus the 2 for 9.
So, remember how I was kind of worried about this encounter because the total points for the difficulty?
Okay.
The math was scaring me. This is no longer scaring me.
The math is
Hold
no
on.
longer scaring you?
I come on strong, but
But then he
Speaking
leaves
of-
weak.
You now, if you were lacking any,
Since I killed 2 dudes, I got 2 feet points there, didn't I?
yes, up to a maximum of 3.
Holy
I'm
shit!
back to 3.
This is why they say just use your feet points, because you're gonna get them back. And these things are very puntable. Please punt them.
I will.
Murderify them. Make them cadaverific. Next, after me, I'm assuming you're done.
Yes.
It made me think
That's
of
Kalash.
this one backwards.
That's
Kalash.
the end of my turn.
Galash, go boom.
Hello, Kalashnikov. How are you today?
I'm doing very well. How are you?
I will take specially.
By the way, how old are you?
I almost bumped the mic. I'm glad I did not bump
I'd
the mic.
say I'm 27.
You know, that is
No,
not a
30.
stat on the
30.
character
Okay.
sheet, so that's not a thing I've thought about or ever figured out.
His
What's-
name is why I asked.
Oh. I could make him
Age.
47.
You
Age?
already said the
Yeah.
correct last number.
It's true.
I don't know if they have ages
He's
listed.
47.
I do
Wow.
know
They are
gators
42.
get scary as they age. The oldest one is
He's
scary.
Kalashnikov. He's 47 years old.
Anyway,
Got it.
so
It's true. Yeah.
in a turn, you can. Do you guys remember the movement stuff? I explained it last time we were all together.
Yeah. You will move based on speed, and it's not in inches.
Yep. In full advance, you can move your full speed, no problem, and you can still do an attack and 2 quick actions, which can be spells, reloading,
Only 2 spells.
at most, unless you use feats. Technically, you can get off 5 in a turn.
They don't have to be unique spells, do they?
No.
Good.
So you can just fireball, 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 fireball. Hey, look, there was a temple.
The answer is Burning Hands, because I don't have Fireball yet. I wish there was a Fireball spell, is there?
I'm pretty sure there's an equivalent.
Next level.
Anyway.
Which I was temporarily worried about this. I'm no longer worried about this. Continue. Although this is the easier encounter.
If I had Fireball, I would have had so much fun right in that center section.
Anyway, so.
As it is,
for-
I have Burning Hands and we'll still have fun.
I'm just imagining unleashing a Carnivian on these guys. Oh, this brings back the days from the mini war game.
So, what I'm worried about now is my ammo count.
Oh, you do have one of those, don't you?
I do.
that's
And I'm not
why-
going to be complete douche about finding your arrows.
Well,
but
I
at the
mean,
same time, there's potential for them breaking.
if you want them back, you have to find them.
Yeah, well, I know where I put 2 of them.
True.
That is very true.
Thought I saw someone coming in.
Thought I heard someone coming in.
Yeah.
Hello.
You are back.
I am.
We're killing things, or they're killing things, and I'm laughing maniacally as my things die.
We're waiting for
Oh, so
someone
it's
to do a
just
thing.
classic D&D then.
Yeah. Well, actually,
Well-
Iron Kingdoms, but yeah.
Nice.
Like, just as a warning, you are on camera.
Where?
Up there and up there. Well, you're not seen
Wow.
up there, but yeah.
Over there, and up
Wow.
there.
You guys got a whole production going on.
Currently, yes. That's why I'm wearing these normally.
Sure
Oh,
do.
well, I'll not interrupt you. Keep going on with the game. Let me know if you need color commentary.
Okay.
Don't worry, we don't edit this at all.
Huzzah! Which
Except
means you
when
can
we
see
do.
all my mistakes, every single one in live action.
Please, write us and tell us how we're doing it wrong.
We call it.
Actually, I
Drunken.
do like critiques and commentaries. I'm always looking to improve, especially if we continue this. Especially if I continue.
Don't worry, I'll probably drink during reading the critique section as well.
Oh, it's
What are you doing?
practically
What
mandatory.
am I doing?
Yeah, what
It's
are you
your
doing?
turn. So you're gonna Reaper it. Gotcha.
What?
Reaper
Oh,
from Overwatch.
absolutely. or,
Well, if he's gonna
accurately-
do that, he's gonna go incorporeal, fly up to something,
Actually,
and then shotgun
Reaper
the
is
fuck
Pistol
out of it.
Wraith. Just
Slightly
Yeah,
more
he is.
accurately.
Okay, who you shooting? And are they in range?
You see, Ivan,
You
when
do
you
have a-
hold pistol like rifle.
Yes.
You will never miss for fear of shooting fingers.
No need to aim. Simply point gun in general direction of enemy.
No.
Release bullet and explode.
You do this with your pistol, you will never miss for fear of shooting fingers.
Unless you have a scatter, then your hand is gone.
Actually, no, that close, it shouldn't scatter into your hands.
Try it.
Can anyone tell that I don't shoot guns often?
Have you ever?
I haven't since Scouts.
I was gonna say, have you ever seen a shotgun fire?
I've fired them.
Okay, have you seen how far the wad goes?
No.
Because for a good chunk of that, the wad is still holding the freaking BBs.
That's hilarious.
So, it's still roughly where it should be.
What is your range, by the way?
Let me check something.
Because the cone doesn't actually start till a bit in front of the barrel for that reason.
Which you can
So-
totes still move forward and do the double shoot.
Ooh, that is 3 inches.
Fun.
Awesome.
Fun thing to note.
Hmm?
I've got a range of 12 inches.
Awesome. Okay.
Extreme range of 30 inches.
How much is my general
I
movement?
do not know what it
what's your
means to
speed
shoot
stat?
beyond 12. Which, in game, is 70 feet?
I don't.
72 feet?
6
Jesus
feet
Christ,
per
what is speed?
inch.
Oh, speed is 6.
You move 6 inches
Awesome.
without having any problems. You can move. You can run 12, or if you had melee, you can charge 9. But you have to go in a straight line. You have to
Yeet.
end in melee range.
Alright, I yeet right there. Here's what I do, right? So, I can cast 2 spells, take 2 shots.
Yes.
I run forward,
This is a
Draw
good song to start
pistols?
to this.
right? And I pull them out. I make an incantation, or as I pull out my guns, I load in a bullet, make a spell on the first bullet, cock it in. Second bullet, cock it into the hand cannon. I fire off 2 spontaneous combustion bullets.
And what do they do exactly?
They light
3-inch
fire
AoE
spontaneously.
fire explosion.
There's got to be a PAL for that somewhere. Where's the description? I gotta see. There has to be a PAL.
It's right here. So let me.
Self.
No, it is
Free
all one string.
AoE. Destroyed character. If the spellcaster destroys a living character with his next rune shot range attack, center a 3-inch AoE cloud. Oh, cloud effect. Dang, that's all it does. I thought it would like burn shit.
Oh yeah, I thought so too. Is that?
I guess it's just smoke.
That's less awesome.
That does give you cover though.
Nah. I
Depending
should
on
have
who you're
chosen a
shooting.
different spell.
Does that mean you can see through smoke, you cheeky bitch?
Me?
Yes.
Yeah, probably.
Damn it. Smoke
No.
is cover. I don't care.
I know where you were.
Actually, that's how most Legion of Everblight works. Most of them have blind sight, so it's just like, oh, you have a fog, you have trees. I don't care.
I can hear your heartbeat.
I can see your life force.
I can smell your fear. And arrow with parasite on it.
I will eat your heart.
And then there were corpses.
I think
It's
molten
very
shot
tempting
was
for
actually
me
what I was
to
looking
go,
for in that spell.
I'll let you switch it out.
Okay.
Oh,
There's
he's back.
He'll be back.
There's some tactician thing that I want to take,
Well,
which
you-
is just like
If you see the board, we are trying to kill everything.
it's maybe like pin down, which is like, oh, you hit a ranged attack. Every other person in your party may either like make an attack or an advance on that thing.
That sounds amazing.
It does. I forget what it was, but
Is
I
that
was
for
looking
chieftain?
at it. I think it's just an ability.
I know there's some that
I don't
are
know.
great, are like, as long as you meet the requirements, I think all abilities are good. It's just that the careers give you those without all the requirements, per se.
Oh, okay.
I have to double check on that because they're very vague. And there's some that aren't listed in any careers that, like, what are they called?
Hunter?
The little trolls, not trollkin, but
Ogren?
Did you shoot things,
Ogre?
Ryan?
not Ogren.
I'm in the middle of it.
Don't worry, explosions are happening.
So I will make some
All these songs are
molten
doubling up.
shots.
Okay, I'll allow it.
Betray your party.
Nah, that'd be that one's job. Hey, you're the spy.
Okay, I'll make some molten shots. I'm just basically just gonna run and gun forward. So pistols out to either side. Just.
You do know there's walls there, right? Can you ignore cover?
Oh yeah, there are walls there.
What's the cover penalty?
Depending on the thickness of cover, this is why it's kind of vague.
No, fuck it. I'm hitting these two. I don't care.
Okay.
I'm not bothering with that shit.
And they're both the same. So first, what is your rat with those pistols? Range attack. This is on
Special
the-
K, you know they're called murder holes for a reason,
Rat is 7
right?
on
Who's
each,
Special
I guess.
K?
I don't know.
That's what you're calling it.
What would you say?
7.
Oh, when he pulls a move
You
like
need
this.
to get 4 or higher to hit these bastards.
There's a person I can't see. Shows
Okay,
you a
2
face.
dice.
It'd probably be you.
No, I don't want to.
So
Also,
6
he's new.
plus 8 is
New,
14.
quote unquote.
Yep, wasn't
Cool.
here when we
Now
started.
you need to roll for the second one because there are 2 targets.
The lighting is terrible from this angle.
You're good.
8 plus
Yeah,
8.
it's above
Yeah,
light.
you're good.
Yeah, I
Okay,
know.
now roll for that damage.
What is
which-
my damage?
Hello,
It's
I'm
the
on
POW.
most
Pow. Oh,
streams.
10. Okay.
So you roll 2d6
But I
plus
play
10,
Kale in
which
our
is going to
other
be dice
campaign,
minus
which
2.
is taking the place of tonight.
You're also
So roll your
significantly more
dice
visible
and
in
minus the
campaign than
result
I
by
am.
2.
I hide behind the DM.
8,
My
okay.
pow
that's
is
true.
My pow is like negative then.
It's because their armor is higher.
Now I see it.
It's
You're
the
welcome.
quick hand.
Okay. 8.
Okay, well that's gonna kill one dude before the fireball even hits him.
Oh.
Which what does your fireball thing do?
Molten shot. If the spellcaster's next rune shot range attack this turn hits, the target directly hits suffers the fire continuous effect.
That's
It's aka what we think spontaneous combustion round would have done.
Which
Exactly.
that's what sounds like it should do.
Yes.
Right.
And that's why I'm willing. You did these two, yeah.
Yeah.
This one did roll another damage, so dice minus 2. So
Shit.
it survives, but it's now on fire, which does a D3 of burning every time it has turned. So I'm going to put this little token, which looks like fire, but it's actually a gear thing, just right there.
All right.
So I can remember that it is on fire.
So
Also,
who's turn is it now?
that was 2 spells. I mean, yeah, keep track of your 50.
He also
points.
fired with it too.
Yeah.
Fatigue?
Yes, that is for your spells. You gain equal to the cost per spell, and then if it's less than your arcane stat, you're fine.
Cost.
Molten shot 1 apiece, so you're fine.
You're fine.
Yeah, 1.
That is awesome.
And my
The fact you can do that.
arcane is 4.
Oh,
Okay.
you're fine.
You're fine. You're fine, bro.
All right. So whose turn
This,
is it now?
by the way, is one of my favorite.
Can I go? Can I go? I
favorite
want to burn
music
things.
tracks.
Sec. I actually kind of forgot to put Frank on there. My bad. You are the lowest one though, so that we hadn't gotten to you yet. So after that is Looter.
Damn it! I wanted to go to burn things. I like burning things. Can I burn more things?
Who
Well, hold on.
runs here,
Oh, good. He
Cackles
ran
like-
in range.
cackles maniacally, and then targets you.
You are
Bring
in
it
front.
on.
What is your defense?
Also, what is your name and quest?
My quest. My name
What?
is Kalesh.
Is your
And my
favorite
quest
color?
is to burninate all the things.
And then find good doggy with 2 hits.
Burninate the
My
countryside.
defense.
Burninate all the people.
Well,
13.
The DM thought he was being an asshole, and then found out that, oh wait, this actually is something we can handle.
Well, to be fair, this is the easier.
Also, yes, this is a stream in which
It
people
does
swear.
make,
It is marked as
but
NSFW.
you
You
were
click the thing
shooting.
saying you're of age.
Yeah, so fuck off.
You didn't lie
Shot with his snare gun.
Just kidding, I love you, Chad.
Yeah.
Which
So the answer is yes, chat. You're permitted to
you
swear.
think, oh no, net's coming at me. But then it doesn't go fully on you.
Yeah, a little
Oh.
bit. Just a
The
little.
net wraps
He
around
says
your gun,
pyromaniac.
Ooh,
Or she, I'm not really sure.
good.
and he
Doesn't
pulls,
This
identify.
guy's a pyromaniac.
Me?
Just a little
and he
bit.
catches your
Runs
hand
in the
cannon.
family, apparently.
It does.
Not
Dad
my
lit things
hand
on fire
cannon.
too. So
Yay for sticky fingers,
Damn
as the
it.
ability is called.
You seem to be a little bit more like
So the looter just stole his gun.
contained about it.
Oh, good.
Motherfucker.
Luckily, it wasn't your mage lock.
Hey, bring that back!
No, from what I understand, it seems to run in the family.
Which I don't think these things could make that noise because it's
Wait,
just
did it
teeth.
fire? Oh, this is it talking. I was gonna say, did it fire a squib round?
It,
It's squib!
it shot a snare gun and stole his gun.
It shot a snare gun.
Yep, but instead of entangling him, it stole his gun.
Oh.
I was like,
You little bastard!
You are not the lizard things from Glimmer. Go to hell. If
And
you
after that
understood
is-
what I'm talking about, congratulations.
Calric.
Don't worry, Kalashnikov.
You
Oh.
might know. Kelsey would.
And bring my gun back while you're at it.
The
I'll bite
closest
his
thing
head
I've got is
You
Grisper
can
Brain,
pick up.
and a podcast I listen to has a
Fair enough, I
planet
suppose.
called
I might throw it.
Calric.
The lizard things from Glimmer.
I would
kill
certainly
things.
You can kill
appreciate
things.
it.
Well, first, would you like to move before you kill things?
Fucking yeah, I will. Excuse me while I do a measurement before I run straight forward. Because I measure from the front, yes?
Yes.
So I measure like this, and then I take this.
So it's front to front.
So
Oh.
Oh.
I run up to about here.
now the fun thing about what you're about to do is that you roll once, luckily, because it's just the one attack.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Because according to this, as far as I can tell, I hit all 3 of them with this. Yes.
yes,
Wonderful. It's howling flame time, aka burning hands, aka can I light shit on fire now?
I'm checking their defense to see if I have to care. I don't have to care. They're all the same. Go.
Permanent.
Actually, some of them are a little weaker.
The phone guy is now called.
the guy I can't see, anonymous sexy beard, and the long hair guy is long.
What the?
Wait, say that again.
I don't understand.
Hold on. I don't understand either. I've been.
I
off-
think Chad is. By the way, I think Chad is also drinking, so I will toast to this.
I have been off screen for this, so
I can't toast
have,
to anything.
What do you use for roll to hit?
Alcohols,
Oh,
please.
magic attacks. I believe it is. Well, it's 2d6 for sure.
Oh shit! What am I adding?
What
I'm checking.
what kind of alcohols would you like? More of the same?
Don't
Oh,
worry,
yes,
I'm
very
drinking
much so.
apple juice.
Actually, apple juice.
Frank,
sounds
what the hell did you do
delicious.
with the vodka?
It looks like apple
Character
juice.
can make
I'm just
magic
drinking
attacks
coffee.
with magic
Apple
attacks
juice.
similar to range, but are not affected by rules that affect only
I would
ranged
drink
attacks.
some
Magic
vodka.
attacks.
You
and
have
so
I heard my name. What
Tell
happened?
me
You have the
what
vodka?
I roll.
Yes. Also, people have been spilling slightly on it
Why is the vodka brown?
because it's delicious vodka. Drink some.
Here, let me show you.
Okay, that's cool. I believe it's going to be poise.
I roll for poise because it's ranged.
I believe so. I'm
So
not
do I just add pure poise or
That
anything else?
smells wonderful.
It's delicious. Drink
Well, I mean,
some.
that's still pretty good.
That's his glass, and if
Thank you very much.
would be so kind, if you're pouring.
I am double checking.
Holy shit.
Oh, very generous of you. Thank you.
It is vodka. It was the more expensive thing that
What's
I
the
bought today.
proofage?
I didn't care to look.
I'm just curious.
They just say it's like a range attack, but without all
Damn,
the restrictions.
that's good.
So I'm going to say
The preferred
going to say
alcohol of
poise.
the Cado.
Just poise, no
Wait.
ranked.
correct.
Well, cold press.
Tell me, comrade, how much
I'm
was
just curious.
bottle?
Because I do have crossbow for poise, but this ain't a crossbow.
I'd
a
say
little
it's-
bit more in there.
Well, no.
I started
I'm saying
it, but I didn't
here's-
add it.
Here's the ingredient.
Yeah.
Here's-
Alright, so
I'm
let's
going
just...
to research that later because
That's fine, I'll just roll plus poise.
The other thing, if you do that the other way, I can.
I know in the
get my
RPG
glass
you-
back.
In the wargame, you have
Oh,
to use your
yeah.
arcane
Yeah.
stats. Your
I mean,
fury stat.
My poise and my arcane stat are the same thing, so
That I'll.
it doesn't matter.
Yeah, no.
Oh no, that's
The answer is
perfect.
unfortunately only a 10.
Yeah, so here's what I'm adding.
Should I roll? I can't roll again, can I?
I think you can't. No, skilled rolls.
A reroll I failed roll. It says nothing about skilled.
Go for it.
God,
So
I'm going to
I'm
have
assuming
to
I
get
failed.
this again.
You did.
Okay, let's
See if we
roll
can get
again.
the glass.
Or willpower roll. Yeah, for me it's saying re-roll a failed
Perfect.
skill roll, but I'll allow
It
it.
just says reroll a failed roll on this.
Yeah. Okay, whatever.
Whatever, I'll just reroll.
I'll allow it.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Did you just crit
God,
fail?
that-
No, I didn't.
Good.
I got fucking close. I rolled a 1 too, everyone.
It, like,
So in
cut
your excitement
everything that was slightly
to
bad
burn
about
things,
that being vodka.
you pull.
Out.
I was about to reference a thing I don't think you
blender to
watched.
shake the
But basically, you're shooting a stream of flame. You're just like, and you hit everywhere except the guys.
I sort of singed
Boy,
them slightly,
I have
but it
played
didn't really
some
do anything.
first-person shooters where that has been my experience.
There's one that I want to play where that could happen, and
There-
everyone can have a freaking flamethrower.
Hold on. I have played XCOM. I know how this works.
today, no fire today, just pyromania. Okay, I'm done.
Now, luckily, that was only one spell. You get
do it again.
and still get an attack, and also feat points to
I'm
do
not
more
close
quick
enough
actions.
to attack, but I might use speed points for more quick actions. Time for more fire. I slightly singed them. I
As
singed
long
them
as your
more.
fatigue points don't get stupid, go for it.
This will bring me up.
Okay.
This second spell will bring me up
Let's
to 4. That's not stupid yet.
Yet.
Yeah.
You are just biffing it.
I'm re-rolling again. Breathe on my dice, oh lucky Frank. Breathe on them. I pray to the random number gods.
Hey, you got
Hey,
one
Well-
six.
Where'd one of them go?
You walkered one of them.
Where'd it go? Shit, it's under Ryan, isn't it?
I can't
Is it?
see it. All I
Ryan,
see
did you
it
lay a
is
boxcar?
the hairy boy.
Excuse me.
Where is it? Oh, there it is.
Okay.
Jesus.
Yes,
Lord.
double sixes. I win. Why are you staring at him?
Because someone has the rumblies and the tumblies.
I rolled double sixes. My
Sadly, that does not give you a feat point for.
No, it doesn't. But it still means it worked.
Yeah,
the
it
phone
works.
guy is now called
Roll.
Phone Guy I Can't See, Anonymous, Sexy Bastard Beard, and the long hair guy Long.
I like that. Are you roommates? No, none of us live together.
No,
No,
We might.
not
We'll see.
present.
not currently.
Not currently, but I live in all their hearts. Please roll for damage.
I will. Pow 10.
POW 10 stack's gonna be dice
Dice
minus
minus
2. I'm gonna check to see
For
if
all
any-
3 of them?
I'm gonna check to see because we have Looter.
Weird that armor
Either way, I'm
works
just gonna
that
tell you.
way.
I'm gonna tell you power plus dice. You can figure it out.
Yeah, it's all dice minus 2.
All right, so it's okay. Then 8. Sorry, not 8.
So
6.
rolls 8. Mod
6 damage.
Six.
To all 3 of them.
They're all still alive.
Oh shit! Do you know what that means?
Barely conscious, barely conscious. Owie.
Hold on. I need to play sniper real quick.
Hold on. Do you know what that means?
Another one.
Another one. More burning.
Another one bites.
For those
the
of you
dust.
who haven't seen our sessions before, this is how he plays every time.
Shut up! I like fire. I don't have a problem.
If you didn't have a daily restriction to spells, it'd be you every turn in combat. AK, what's happening right now? He's just a flamethrower.
this
you have
is-
to flip
this-
on.
This defines what I wanted to do with a wizard.
John, this is
I was
4-1
gonna say
in the
you won't
background,
quite
right?
get like
Hmm?
this.
Shadow to
Just-
remain or something.
This is how he just
Right
moves at all
to remain.
times.
Well, Family Jewels calls it different.
I know, but this is the original track is right to remain, spelled with a W.
Yeah. Oh, I thought it was
Now,
right.
if you succeed at this,
It's
you'll
right,
get all your freaking
WRIGHT.
feat points back in one goddamn hit.
Because I rolled a 9 plus 4 for 13. Does that hit?
Barely.
Should I roll damage?
I just want to see. It's
So
dice
long as
minus
you
2.
don't,
You
so long
could
as you
roll
don't
2
roll
ones.
snake eyes, you are fine.
I rolled a 6 for 4 damage
That is just enough.
to kill all of them.
All 3.
So that means I get all my feat points back.
Yes, it does.
I'm enjoying this combat so far. I burned.
This is why they're like,
Well.
please use your feat points.
Oh, do we have more comments? Yay, we have more comments?
Quick scope, bitch. I mean, to be fair, that is sort of how I play games with scopes. I am kind of a quick scope bitch.
Quick
Now,
scope. You literally hold down the aim down
Hold
sight.
on, sir.
Hold on.
Rainbow Six.
Your gun's there.
No, I'm thinking of something I did to someone last night in PUBG.
It was not damaged, luckily.
Just quick headshot from 50 feet.
If I may.
Jeez.
Would you like
There is your gun.
Would you like fatigue tokens to keep track of? Or
I
you good?
currently have 6 fatigue, so yes. Should I have to? Do I need to roll for that? Don't I go down by 4 next turn?
Yes, which means you'd have to make a fatigue roll or else you wouldn't be able to cast a single spell.
Oh.
Also, technically, before your spell went off, you should have rolled. My bad.
Would you like me to roll anyway for retconning?
Yes.
What do I-
2d6 plus your current fatigue.
Plus my current fatigue?
Mm-hmm.
And what am I trying to get below?
Below your total... below your double arcane.
So, plus my total fatigue at the time would have been 4. So, do this plus 4, and I'm trying to get below 8. Shit.
Well, you've rolled 1-2s before.
Oh god.
Wait, does that mean it works? 'Cause it's...
Technically, in this situation, that would be hella bad, but I'm going to let it slide because I called it after.
Okay.
And also because I like things dying.
I like that killing things though.
Now, if you one-shot the big bad, don't be sad.
Yeah, I'm not gonna.
He actually has a health spiral, so I have to keep track.
I was curious, how do these work? Because
We'll figure out once I actually shank you.
also, should I have them filled in any way yet?
Yes.
How?
Okay, so, first off,
Oh, we're
The
back
ones
to
that need to be
You're on
blank.
shuffle.
the
No,
ones,
it isn't. It's going
No.
straight.
The ones that need to be blank are the ones going in to out
All right.
equal to the associated stats
So-
for physique.
Because I've got a 5 in physique, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 unfilled.
Oh.
I've got 5 in agility, same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Going out as it goes.
Yep,
Okay.
so I
Mhm.
filled in from the outside.
And if you learn that, that's how war beasts in the tabletop game work.
That's a little bit of a pain from my perspective currently, but I have
This
not
is
played with it
dehydrated.
enough.
I started with
All the
war
base is
games, so
gone.
this was just basic knowledge for me at that point.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you're
So-
right.
I thought that this was the lobby music.
This is the lobby music. That's normally runes all the base.
Yeah.
But anyway,
So I thought
Okay,
that
after
was,
you-
I get to bite things.
not
So I
yet.
was-
You were at the bottom. There's still
I was
Oh,
not,
4 different types of baddies to go before you.
I was not
But a lot of them
expecting
have
this to come after
Become
Octopus.
cadavers. First, it is the torturer. How is he doing? I don't think he's doing well.
The torturer. Wait, does that mean he burns things? Also, more burning.
Does any wait?
That's-
Whoa, okay.
TORCHER.
PUBG is when the letter
Not
G
the
Goes to the
T-O-R-
pub with his mates.
Yep.
Okay, sorta.
T-O-R-E-R.
Does any of you hate spaghettios?
Oh, dang it, I
Yes,
should've
they're
been
disgusting.
rolling
Spaghetti-
tough
I have
roll,
not
but-
had them in so long.
They're so
I would have
nasty.
to try them again, but I am
No, each one of
inclined
these
to
creatures,
believe
when they get knocked
yes, I
down,
do not like
I
them.
roll D6.
I like that. Stop the
On a 5 or 6,
menscaping.
they
It
don't go
smells
down.
lick
And they
like
have 1 hit
dog.
point and they're prone.
I
Well,
mean,
do it.
yep, someone screwed up with their speech.
We need you. Did we kill? Just roll.
A
from-
lot
Hang
of
on,
them.
you do not
I'm gonna
include me
deal with it
drinking.
later. Okay, just so you guys
Thank
know,
you.
I forgot one of the rules, and we'll be applying it now.
Okay, what is it?
As a race, these things have tough.
What's tough?
When they would be knocked out, they roll a d6. On a 5 or 6, they aren't dead, they have 1 vitality, and they're knocked down on the ground. So,
well, from my perspective,
Oh,
those
freak,
two
commit, try
snipes,
this.
like they just
I want to say this was surprise, they're startled, and death.
okay.
And also because
That's
it's a lot of
vulgar.
guys. I don't want there to be
Freaks and,
constant
Don't
guys. We
worry.
have several fights.
Don't worry, we'll regret this tomorrow
Yes.
too.
Bring me your drink, sir.
Where's the
Thank you.
Well, before you commit to that,
Oh yeah.
Oh,
fair.
dear
Fair.
Hello, Darkest Dungeon.
Hmm?
So,
I love the game.
this guy
Damn it, Hall.
shanks him.
Wait, I have solution. ¿Por qué no los dos?
I mean, yes, that is a solution.
Then it just turns into that.
Porque no los tres?
Yes,
Yeah.
phrase,
Guys?
not those.
What?
Baddies are about to shank you.
The baddies are about
Have
to
you
try to kill
tried?
us? Can I
Hold
take
on.
damage now?
I am in the back.
Because this
He
and this is
shanks
just
him first.
Amplified.
Which,
Oh,
version
good.
of-
Good.
Death.
I am now super concerned.
I just realized I'm getting excitable because of what I almost just said.
he now has
Hello,
a pain
Jinx.
token.
I'm not going to say what I almost said because it's really not pleasant.
Interesting.
Okay.
There you go.
Carbonated and caffeinated.
Yes, very much so. I guess that's empty now.
I don't know your mom. I can't tell her anything.
And then, after the
Can we get
torture,
your phone number?
goes the arm bladers.
If your name is Stacy, that's something else.
She has it going on.
Okay, their speed is 6.
Oh no, they're gonna bum rush me.
Well, currently
you
we're
make that sound like that's a thing you want to happen.
He does.
I'm not saying anything.
Okay, because I
We've
cannot
worked
reach
together for 6 months.
6
Frank,
months? We worked
could
together
you
for longer
move
than
him
that.
along this line.
Well, I
3
guess not
inches.
directly together.
And then move him another down to the 7.
Oh.
Actually, down to the 6.
I'm glad you're
Bastard
enjoying.
as fast as I am.
And then, let's see, he's at the 6. Move him to the end. Same guy. No, same guy you were just moving.
And?
To the end of the, like, to the 12.
Or were they just running for it?
He just ran.
Oh.
He came from over there.
By the way,
Sprinter.
is
I guess.
are attack of opportunities a thing?
Yes, but they have to move out of your zone of influence.
What?
Not just
Okay,
into,
so
but
Your reach, which is normally 0.5 for melee for everyone else except for you, because you're a special boy,
It is.
and it's in your front arc, which is shoulder to shoulder.
Yep.
If they move in, no problems. If they move out, though, or if they do
It's specifically I'm asking if I cast a spell within their zone. of
spells,
influence.
do not trigger.
What?
John.
Can we play this system more often?
Yes.
Now, if you are base to base, though, or in melee range, it's not that spells fail. It's that you're limited to just shanky. So it's not that you fail, it's that you cannot focus enough to do it. But speaking
Why is he
of
measuring shift?
That's how movement works in here. We do not have a grid or a
This
hex
is-
formation.
This is a tabletop RPG based on a minis game. Minis games usually require measurement for moving because grids aren't a thing. That's why he's measuring shit.
yes, this is a war game turned RPG. Well, first it was RPG turned war game turned RPG. It's silly.
Although the one of us with an RPG is this one.
Hey,
Also, he did take another damage from burning. How long does that last?
It doesn't give an ending.
No, it just happens.
He's just forever on fucking fire, which he has pain fueled. So this is gonna be fun. This is gonna be great. This is gonna be
Oh God, we are being attacked by a bunch of S&M people, aren't we?
Yeah.
It's the one faction from Brutal Legend.
I've never played Brutal Legend.
You should. It's fun.
I've heard actually. That
And I
it's
like the
actually a really
world.
good
I
game.
thought about turning that into a tabletop RPG. Because I'm silly. Pain fueled. Let me just. Okay. What's your defense?
My defense?
No.
Mine?
Kalresh. Yes.
Garish, my defense is 10.
Okay. He's gotta get 4 or higher to hit you. Currently.
Yeah, he's gonna hit me.
And with that pain token, yay for me having to jump back and fucking.
He'll be okay.
This is why I don't
One.
staple. This is why I figure it's like, okay, yes, I will print single-sided and not staple things together, but I'm working on things.
Wow, we've got a prolific commenter.
Yep. Yeah, he likes to talk. It's fine. It keeps it going.
So you're getting hit, and he's using that pain token. He's going to boost
Yeah,
his damage.
the game is kind of
Understand the
strange.
game right now.
It would be fun to be in the room right now. Well, we seem to be enjoying ourselves. Come in one ear, it goes out the other. Yeah.
What?
No, minis game are things like Warhammer. Actually, Warhammer's the best way to put it. Put a bunch of crap on the board, measure it, get things out. It's like playing war games.
Weirdly enough, Warhammer was also a war game turned RPG. There is the Warhammer role-playing game,
There's both for 40k and fantasy, but what is your armor?
13.
which is,
The
by the way,
skirmishing game too.
It's-
that's out-
He's
what's
doing
it?
dice -4.
Yeah, I think.
How are you
Think
calculating
RPG, but mixed. You have
The
like
way that it works
5 units. You have like a little skirmishing.
Is
arm.
that they're trying to beat your
Okay.
defense.
You can
They
play.
that? Oh yeah, I
add
keep forgetting their
multiple
large
sections.
powers.
so it's
okay.
kind of like a hybrid.
Yeah.
But the thing is, he's boosted, and because of pain fueled,
I'm
he does do damage. So actually, it's dice -2.
only 2?
Pain fueled.
Oh.
He's hurt, so he's angrier.
Is he gonna one-shot me?
Shouldn't.
I hope not.
Because your total health points is equal to your 3 biggest stats combined together.
So, okay.
Which, with these guys' low armor, someone like him who has a high strength value and high weapon damage might actually get a bonus to his damage because of how low their armor is.
Oh, okay.
That's how stupid. And if someone has Parasite, it makes it even more stupid. Oh, your armor's -4, effectively +4 damage either way. Oops, sorry, I bumped it.
I'm trying to remember, what was P plus S?
P plus S is POW plus strength.
Strength. There we go.
So that is, so it's dice -2, so I'm just gonna, for my own sake. Now I'm gonna roll where this goes.
Segue.
We get to learn how the
Segue into combat.
how the life circle works. Or yeah. So 10 damage is dealt to your number 3 branch.
10 damage to my number 3
It
branch?
goes out and then down and then it goes clockwise.
My number 3 branch is dead now.
So you get the penalty that says right next to it.
So it goes, you said clockwise from then?
Clockwise.
It almost looks, because of the spiral, it makes it look like it should go counter, but okay. So those are marked 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Do I?
He did say clockwise.
Yeah.
That almost fills an entire branch.
8,
regardless.
9, and then 10, I guess? No, that'd go backwards, so it goes up there. So I'm at 2 health.
Really?
Yeah!
Luckily you can walk it off. And also one of
Which
you two
is
took
a feat
healing.
point.
And healing is a very, very strong phrase. for
Healing
that.
is very hard to do in this game.
Yeah, I know.
That's partially why I was a little. But yeah, no, he just did. He was boosted because of that guy. Like he was boosted. Yeah, he was boosted because he used the pain token, and he had +2 to attack and damage. And he just shanked you with a blade that was pierced through his arm.
I wish I could walk around with -6 health.
Yeah.
Galric has been
Luckily,
banned for being
dying is
boosted
hard.
by a cheater.
What the heck does walk it off even do?
Walk it off, which is yay for over here. Walk it off, immediately regain D3 plus 1 vitality points unless incapacitated. Damage suffered during character's turn must be resolved before using walk it off.
It's been resolved.
So on your turn, as a quick action, you can use a feat point to walk it off.
Neat.
Basically, just go to the side. Oh, and then you're a little better.
After after firing a spell at these fucks,
So,
of course.
explain to me your race again, John?
Me?
Yes.
I'm Pigman.
Angry,
Yeah,
eh,
basically.
angry pig noises.
Hold on. I need to
So
alter my
we-
sheet. Nope, I'm gonna say lick wounds.
Yep. Okay. So, fortunately, I might be able to knock down both of those.
Well, I still gotta move another arm blader. I'm
Yeah,
pulling my
this
tape measure.
this is the balance here. It's like, yes, this is where I'm back to worried about us as a party.
Something
I
in
am too,
Russian.
a little bit.
Something in Russian?
Face it,
No, he
face
said
it,
if you're
face
hurt, put
Russia.
vodka on it, so I did.
Okay. Vodka works from
Cheers.
the inside out.
Coffee vodka. Clink.
He's at
Clink.
5.
Schultz.
Now here's the scary thing.
Almost
These are the weak ones.
It's like, we can decimate them. Unfortunately, they can fuck us too.
Just wait until you face Dracodile.
Dracodile?
They finally made a mini of it.
No, mostly what I'm thinking is, these people play Crash Bandicoot as kids.
Well, Dracodile, like, what's a crazy crocodile thing?
Yes, Dingo Dials, definitely not a thing they're ripping off.
They're gargantuan.
Yeah, it doesn't help.
Like, this thing's base.
I don't want to think about that right now, so let's move on.
I feel bad about almost destroying your vodka bottle.
Hey, it was an investment
torture-
well made.
How much
Okay.
does stuff run?
Scatterer.
$25?
Not bad. It's good. It's damn
Scanner.
good.
Let's see.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
it's handmade in Minnesota.
It's a Minnesota
You made
brand.
a
Yeah,
Shinoda.
it's a Minnesota.
Boy,
Look at that.
Okay, let's see. I forgot which ones were scatterers. Give me a second. I believe that is going to be Skelebros.
Skelebros.
Which
You mean
Skelebros?
Keterbros.
Caterobros? Orobros?
Those are scatterers.
We're gonna have to try
Oh,
that
no.
at some point.
What, Orobros?
No, our wolf pack.
We do
Yes.
need to do that.
Yes. Oh, Monster Hunter?
Hey everyone, I hope you're having a good
Yes,
night. Damn, do I miss the house.
Sounds familiar.
How's
It's
everyone
the same
doing? I'm
soundtrack as
pretty
the last
drunk.
couple songs that we
Also, just got
Darkest
done
Dungeon?
playing Crash.
Because it
Lol.
sounds too cheerful. for
Damn, do I
Darkest
miss
It
this
is.
house?
You're right. But it's
Stupid,
not a
I feel like I
cheerful
asked a
game
stupid question, but are you implying you used to live here?
by any measure.
So,
I'm having trouble with the light blue font. Eartho Patrick?
Yep. Oh, that's Patrick.
okay, I know. If you guys know one, then there's 3 potential ones, and I forgot one. Then
So, also, the lighting is great for us. I hope it's not too yellowed on the stream.
It's slightly yellow. These are warm lights.
I apologize.
I feel like
You're
I
the
ran
only
into a
one in
Patrick.
range. How do you like shotguns?
I'm gonna die.
Potentially. You could also just lose a limb.
Here's the thing that I love about some of the Powered by the Apocalypse games that I've played. Dying rules are really fun.
Here's a
for
good one.
GM.
How much health do you think I have? I think I already said it, but do you remember it?
Well, first, that guy just missed altogether. Second guy, because what's your...
Yeah, I thought this was Patrick. Hi, Patrick.
Hello! What's your defense again?
My defense is 10.
That's not Patrick.
No, I
it's the
remember
Krusty
you,
Krab.
Patrick. I mean, you never played a D&D session with... I think you may have played it with one of these two, but you never played it with me. But no, I remember you, because I still live in the basement.
Oh
And
shit!
you're-
Like former person who
Yeah,
lived here.
Patrick's currently talking.
Oh, hey buddy.
Oh,
I like
oh.
your art. Send me more things if you draw stuff.
And
Armor
also
14?
purple name I can't read.
It's the same person.
Yeah, I'm-
Chadoni?
That sounds familiar.
Chadoni 1. He's the one who's been talking to us a lot.
yeah, yeah.
Or she, I'm not really sure. Never actually declared.
They.
That sounds...
They.
That sounds like a name I've interacted with. Anyway, so, what's your armor again?
My armor is 13.
So,
What the hell is the power on this shotgun?
so it's gonna be dice -1.
The power is fucking high! 12.
Dice -2, my bad.
11, okay.
No, that's the
So
rat
you-
that you're looking at right now, I think. Because it's attack versus defense, damage versus armor, correct?
Yes.
Mhm.
And it's armor we're currently going against.
Oh.
So,
13.
You are dealt 2
That's enough to kill me.
tier 6.
2 what?
Tier 6.
Well,
if it's already full, it just goes to the
I
next level
know.
slots.
There's only one thing that has slots left, and there's 2 of them.
So,
So,
now
hold
I
I'm
roll.
perfectly filled up.
So now
You
I
guess.
roll 3d6 and see what happens to you.
You, just to clarify here, you were dealt 10 damage and then...
And then 2 for 12.
Okay, you are at.
Actually, no, 13.
You should have one.
I should have
thing
one left.
unfilled.
I fucked up in some way. Apparently, I have 1 health left. Because it was 10 damage you did to me, right?
Yes.
And you did 2 just now.
Yes.
I'm an idiot. I have 1 health left.
Okay.
Yay.
Good. Because I don't want to kill you guys yet.
Yeah.
My goal is to eventually kill someone at some point.
Well,
Patrick
oh,
says
it'll
he's
happen.
Patrick says he started doing art again.
Here's the thing:
Yay.
if one of us dies, hey, they can read chat.
Charcoal and watercolored and send you stuff. I'll message
But
you
do you know
later,
what's
good
funny?
friend.
Ooh, charcoal.
Do you know what's
Interesting.
really funny?
I've been wanting to get into charcoal.
The person that hit him burned to death.
Because it was team kill.
I say that, but I don't do it. I keep doing
When you scattershot, there is such a thing as
Oh.
friendly fire.
Whew. If friendly fire isn't. To quote,
Wait, shit! He hit his friend.
That's true.
He hit.
That is
He would have
true.
hit all 3.
Shit!
So you got hit, but so the person in front of you, which means spellcasting is now back to being an option.
Yeah, here's the thing.
Step slightly to the side, hit all 3 of them again.
I'm slightly better in almost in a lot of stats than you, except for like probably damage, since you get to do AOE.
I love AOE's.
I know
You're
what you
good at
do,
individual
it's
damage. You're
terrifying.
good at group damage. So after that are the riflers, which there is 2.
And I'm in the sights of one of them.
But because I've already picked on you plenty, he's gonna shoot at
Huh.
our one civilized guy.
Chow.
good.
Apparently,
What's your defense?
Chadoni is
Doesn't
now
matter.
hosting us.
Yeah.
Charcoal burning
He
to
crit
death is
failed
one of
so
the-
hard.
I mean,
Good.
I'm the one that lights things on fire. That one
And,
just likes to draw with it.
There's 2 ways that
You
statement
know-
could have gone.
Oh, that's a
One was
horrifying
that
thought.
way. What?
Do you draw with the charcoal of the charred enemies that I burn?
Absolutely.
That sounds delicious.
Hey, Mark, I have a favor to ask. You see that one boar dude right there?
Mm-hmm.
Could you move him 12 inches directly in this direction?
No, don't do that.
I don't want to. I can't
Oh,
really.
that one.
Yeah, I can't really walk around, and I don't want to reach across the board.
Yeah.
Because besides, reaching, I have a tummy in the way.
Just
Something
know
like
that I blame you.
But the thing is, now he's in RNG range. And guess
RNG range?
guess whose turn it is?
Yours?
Gator time.
Gator
time.
Does whatever bite his face.
Oh, I forgot to move that guy. Okay, whatever.
Move him. This one?
Yeah, no. They're in murder holes. You have to go around to get
Put
them.
him here.
Sure.
Well, except for me.
Line him up.
Line them up.
I'm cool
knock
with
'em
that.
down. Also, that line looks delicious. Can I burn it, please, eventually?
That's why I
On
said
your
move
turn,
him there.
which first we have a gator.
Okay, so movement is.
Followed
this
right by Mia, so start prepping.
Speed is your inches.
Maya, but
Yes. Which you have measuring thing right there.
I
And
work
how
for
does
someone.
charge
Mia.
work again?
I am
Charge you add
incredibly
3
creative
inches,
when it
and you have to
comes
go in a straight line.
names.
And you have to.
John, you
Now,
should
luckily, the
recognize
straight line
the
does not have
names
to
I
be
have
right at
picked.
target, but it has to end in melee range of
I'm
target,
trying to, but I'm
which can be
failing.
0.5
Don't
inches
worry,
away
I
from
only
you.
set a campaign
Which-
around this idea.
There's
Oh,
this.
shit,
meter,
this?
measure distance.
I just pulled
I
those
can
two
charge
names
that
like,
guy.
yeah,
Fuck,
fuck,
I forgot that was their
So-
names.
I'm uninspired right now.
Your attack is normal, but if you hit, your damage is boosted. That's 3 dice.
Okay, and then I can do.
I
I
can't
would do the
spell.
spells technically before I move, right?
I've
You
got.
can, I'm gonna
Shit.
say that you just
Fuck,
have to
how
do it
many
before
years of
you.
schooling do I have under my belt?
As
don't-
I'm running,
You
I
don't
could-
want to think
I'll
about
allow you
that.
to cast.
I do, because I'm approaching 20
Technically,
years
can't
of
you
schooling.
do them in melee?
It
And I still
hurts.
can't
So you
spell.
have to do it before you charged.
Okay.
Wrong
Because charge
school.
has to end in a melee attack, but I'll let you do it.
Okay.
Because we're still learning rules. And also, I ain't a dick yet.
Okay, so I want to cast Hand of Fate.
Does that mean you, like, facepalm of fate them?
No, it gives me an extra die on my rolls, but I remove the lowest.
And that's for this turn, right?
But I have what is it called? Great power, so I can just keep.
You can
Well,
just keep an
I
upkeep
can
spell
keep them
constantly.
for free.
You know
Yeah.
that comes with great responsibility, right?
It does.
So that is fucking great.
I feel like I have to ask who's fucked.
I also have relentless charge. Do you remember what that means?
Become a dick GM.
In time. In time.
I also
No, I need
definitely
that.
misread that at first.
You see, the reason why I'm not being a dick GM is I don't have a Draco Down mini.
You know, it's still a horrifying thought of a crocodile dragon.
I mean, I have the stats right down there.
They are both lizard-like,
The
but
thing is, it
damn.
spits acid, but doesn't describe it as an actual breath weapon. It's just vomiting on you.
I mean, yeah, if you wanted me to do that, I could spit acid at you. It isn't very
They've got
strong
this
acid.
thing called Pepto-Bismol. Have you tried it?
But
The
it means I
answer is
can't
yes
vomit
and
acid
also
at you.
no.
Phone loved this emote. If you're calling me phone, yes, I love it.
Because it has fire and everything's burning.
Burn,
All of
baby,
you,
burn.
apparently.
Those are spells. I'm looking for abilities. What the hell am I doing?
This is what happens when I chug.
Relentless charge sounds familiar, but I'm not.
I poured this
remembering.
first and it gets a drink.
That's not bad. Do you want to? That is a whiskey, right? It's
I
not
don't
a
want
bourbon,
skills. Go away,
though, is
skills.
it?
Okay. R.
It's my
We
weed.
want relentless.
Okay, so you could have yourself a lovely little
That book.
Kentucky mule then, if you so desire.
Trade you.
I'm gonna look at something.
So it doesn't turn into a Kentucky mule, but
No, it just turns
So-
into I stood up and realized that I can't stand.
You're that buzzed? Oh boy.
Well, yeah.
It happens.
This is why I'm happy I live here, so I can just go back to my basement hole and go to sleep.
Oh, that rain sounds wonderful.
Doesn't
It
it?
does. It's a nice hiss.
Also, after this combat, I'm gonna say we should take a
All of
food
you.
break.
Yeah, we are all going to be
Agreed.
fucked.
For what?
Just in combat and in general.
I mean, okay.
Also, friendly fire's a thing, so I try not to hit you much.
Relentless advance.
Oh, I have not done.
When this
that
character
shit
is
for a
damaged by
while.
an enemy attack, he gains +2 speed for 1 round. So if you get
Oh,
hurt,
if I get hit, I
Mhm.
get to move.
if you get hurt, you get +2 speed on your next move,
Dope.
which is pretty awesome.
Alright, hold on.
Okay,
check
so-
something.
Make
You
Alright, we're good.
can't cast a spell while you're in melee.
hey,
Yes.
maybe my car will be washed
But I will let you
free
do
of
it
pollen
for this first round because
And
I
my
fucked
car will
that
be
up.
Because
free
my
of
Pine
bugs.
trees?
because
shit,
my
I mean.
pine
Oh.
trees are incessantly reproducing.
No,
right
I remember
now.
parking in ship
Rain
short
trees,
term,
how
just
far
pine
away?
tree everywhere.
Yeah, that will reach. So before I go in, I want to cast Bone Shaker. See if I can kill this guy.
I mean, yes, that would be immersive. You could play him in
And
your
if you do
dreams.
kill him, you get a bone daddy.
I
Bone
mean,
Daddy.
It's hard to meet up with people long range, but this is kind of
Goblin
Our
Slayer.
power
So how
Goblin
does that
Slayer
work? It's a
Bridge.
power
There's
12.
this lizard folk that summons zombies and summons skeletons and calls them bone daddies.
well.
That's,
There's
that's
little
basically
enough
what
in
you
here.
are right now. You're that character,
Sure, why not?
except
So
less
how-
obsessed with cheese. Continue.
He is obsessed with other food though.
Like most.
Should have done that. Anyway.
With the
Alright.
protein variety.
I have
So
two.
it's a POW 12. How do I?
So 2d6. Well, first you have to see if you hit. So make a either Arcana or Poise, whichever you prefer.
Here?
Yeah. To roll 2d6 and add that, you're trying to beat an 11.
Well, I chugged, but it was water.
So you want to get 4.
9.
I have two official
You
art
only have three?
options.
It's Poise or Arcana. Are they both?
yeah,
Free?
the rating's pretty
Yeah,
good.
And 2.
It's
Oh.
down the highs a bit.
My max is only 4.
Sadly, that does not hit. The spell does not work. Sadly.
I can try and re-roll though.
Yep. You have 2 quick actions normally. So 2 spells.
Oh yeah, you're
Well,
out.
you use-
I did hand the fate.
Patrick, you're out east.
Okay,
I
you
forgot
hand of
about
fate,
that.
and then the other one. So now you can feat point to cast another spell if you like.
Or try to use
The
this
rain
to
is nice
re-roll,
and
right?
calming.
A re-roll
I'll allow it.
failed
Yeah,
roll.
I'll allow it. So you don't
What did
gain
I
more
need?
50
I
points.
got a 9. What did I
You need to get an 11. So you need to get.
Oh, it's possible.
Yep.
We'll
with
try
your
it, we'll
3,
try
you
it.
need to get an 8 or higher.
We'll try it.
That's it.
Yep.
You
Yeah,
hit.
that's higher than a 3.
So now you roll 2d6 and it's 12. So you got it's damage +1. You're rolling
2d6.
damage +1.
None of us are gonna sleep on the table. The couch is to your left, on the other hand.
3.
Okay, so at least it doesn't matter beyond that.
So you hurt him though. So now he'll be more dead after you bite him.
Cat,
More
I'm gonna bite
dead.
him.
Are you just gonna start eating him now, you crazy crocodile?
Okay, so I have to try and hit him
Which
first.
you
How does
should
that work with?
never
this?
smile.
You
Is that
add
nice?
your unarmed
He cries.
Skill
he
bonus.
pretends to.
like total bonus.
That was
such a
his
weird
power.
thing that I watched. I don't understand half the things that the Muppet
Right.
Show does,
Prowess.
but you know,
Prowess.
I know the Muppet
Four.
Show is still entertaining.
And
So
it's
4
Yeah.
plus your skill
And
ranks.
then I had a
I don't think
skill
they're
rank,
still
so that's
filming
8.
it. But you know,
Yep.
yeah.
So it's dice plus 8. You need to get 3 or higher.
Was it?
You got a 3 or higher. Now, you roll. Technically, because of your ability, you're rolling 4 dice, and removing the lowest. And what's your P
And
plus
doesn't
S?
bite give? What's the bite? POW 5.
It's just POW 5, really?
It's
Um,
probably
it's
S
also-
plus P.
It is P plus S. So what's your strength?
7.
So that's technically POW 12.
Oh, because it's not hand. I thought it counted as hand.
No, that's the hit.
No, that's to hit.
What
the
you're
POW is based off the weapon itself.
There's
So-
damage you add to it.
Yes. So the way that's going to work is you're doing 12. That's dice even. You're doing dice even for damage. So whatever you roll, it's just that.
Your weapon should have something called a POW stat. It'll look fairly low, but you add your strength
But I'm
to
just
it.
a bite.
Oh.
That's just my mouth.
Unless it's ranged.
Yeah, what would he add for that? Because
It's listed under his race.
oh.
Because it's a racial thing that you have.
So look at your race. You'll find
Look
the
at
power for
Gearman.
your bite attack. Let's just.
Mhm.
Are you just gonna give him 5 and call it good?
Yeah, because right now he's even, which is better than most people in most situations.
Wait, he gets a 12. That means he gets a +7
His
to bite
strength-
attacks.
Your,
His
your
only
strength is
5.
7, right?
Strength is 7.
Oh, it is. Oh, he's
So
giving him
he's-
5. Oh,
yeah.
wait, no.
I'm giving him the low 5. That's very low for most weapons. He's still matching their armor.
That's horrifying.
Yeah.
I don't understand that at all.
Okay. When you do damage,
Yeah.
their armor reduces your damage.
Okay,
Instead of
that
doing
makes
all
sense.
this tricky damage, tricky math,
Armor's pure DR.
I'm removing your bonus. Like, I'm removing their armor from your bonus.
So their armor is against
Yes, we
my
do have a
POW?
YouTube channel.
Your
I'm not-
POW against their armor.
None
Their
of us
armor is
sitting
12.
here manage it,
Your
but some
POW
of this
plus your
does go up
strength,
on
which is
it.
what you do for melee weapons,
It's
Got it.
You
is
probably
12.
be
So
able
it's
to find
even.
it with
It's dice
Drunken
even.
Adventures.
Okay,
We
okay.
have only a couple of videos.
Now
it's
remove the
named
weakness.
but
it's named the same as this
You
Twitch
deal
channel.
10 fucking damage with your bite. So you run up and you bite him in half.
Best I can tell, this
Damn,
check. Yeah,
bro.
I think as best I can tell, it's called Drunken Adventures, the YouTube.
Yes.
Yeah.
We may or may not change. I don't know. Because Drunken Adventures is also the name of our campaign.
Because the people that technically own and run, in quotes, this channel are currently out of the country, and we're filling in for them.
And I'm addicted to DMing various games, so I jumped on that shit.
and yet you want to play more characters. So
It's a problem.
yes.
Because I like playing all the characters, but I also like just playing one. That's why I was like,
Dope.
be NPC that joins you.
Oh yes, and I didn't want to deny that to you, but
I also didn't want to complicate things.
Yeah.
I was
And also you guys being more powerful is more fun.
Here.
I just wish you guys also gain more health with your levels, which isn't guaranteed. You have to dedicate
No.
your stat builds towards it, which is always kind of
yes.
We need a better EQ for this board, maybe later,
EQ.
so I can cut out the rain without cutting out us.
We can fiddle with that during mealtime.
No. That's a make Matt buy me things.
Cards, if you're watching.
Buy me things.
Spend all the money.
Oh my gosh.
Give us the shit. But not the shits. Okay, so now that's done. Hey Mia, it's your turn finally.
Ooh.
I feel like I haven't had a turn in like quadrillion.
There's a
Here's
lot
the-
of guys.
Here's the
Okay.
thing.
Patrick is asking
You're
what you're working
next.
Oh yeah, because you go right before me. Okay.
on.
Yes.
Patrick's asking what you're drawing.
Oh, it's official. Well,
Just
semi.
show it to the camera.
Sure. Okay, so I started off doing Kalash. I pictured him as like really big, but then
Hold it up a bit higher.
it,
It gets washed out. I'm gonna hold it to the other camera.
okay. Flip to the other page. I have a better image.
I love that you actually drew a fucking portrait on there.
flip it.
I'm
Flip
gonna
the
show him
page.
this one and
Okay,
flip
yeah.
it.
Sure.
Ooh, man.
I think this is going to be the more official one.
I feel like that's more JoJo's.
Yeah. I'm getting very arted out at the moment. Like I've been drawing for like 2 hours now. It's really sketchy, but I'm done with it.
If only Jay was watching, he would appreciate.
He says he looks nice and detailed.
Thank
Okay,
you. Well,
so-
it's surprising because like I was just kind of scribbling towards the end to get it done with.
Although I am curious, Patrick, how did you find this stream? I'm just curious.
If anyone else shared the link and they're friends with him on Facebook,
I don't think any of us shared it, and none of I don't use Facebook.
I think Kelsey might have.
She definitely commented.
Oh, good point.
Remind me. I get to move
It
as
is very
a what kind of
JoJo's.
action?
I've been watching
You
it,
can
but-
still do an attack
Okay,
and
so
2
Kelsey is the
quick
reason.
actions.
I figured Kels might have something to do with it, but I wasn't
So-
sure.
I get an attack, and because I attack, I get a second attack.
Yes.
Great.
The joy of this is why archetypes are important.
We
Yeah.
have 4 whole subscribers, however, we have like 50-something whole with a W subscribers. I don't know.
I've got line of sight.
Oh,
to
you mean
this
on
guy.
YouTube? Yeah, we have like
Mhm.
4 of them.
I've got line of sight here.
Yep, and you ignore
one's
cover
me.
because you're stupid.
Because
Holy
I'm smart. Thank you.
Thankfully, we are
Actually,
not
no,
allowed
because you're
subscribers on YouTube.
skilled. Is it from skilled?
No, it's from
Okay, I
Hunter.
need to close this window.
So it's from your huntiness.
Yes. Don't worry, I'm lining up to take Skilled Hunter later, which I think is either after hitting with a ranged attack, I get to advance 2 inches.
Also, this adventure is to 1, see if you guys like the system, 2, see if the chat likes the system, and 3, let you guys practice it. Because it's supposed to be an easy, quick shot, I guess.
I can say for combat, I'm finding it amusing, but that's mostly just because you let me cast 2 spells in the same turn.
However, this is no longer an ambush, so I am now simply skilled and a virtuoso with the bow. So I'm down to 3d6, ignore the low result.
We normally, the 3 cameras help so we can have a top down. We have, 2 cameras. We normally have 3, but
We've
couldn't
been
quite make it
having
work.
issues with that recently.
Yep.
So I'm going to shoot Murder Hole Boar.
Oh yeah, because you can just shoot through murder holes without it mattering.
Yes.
Jerk.
Yes, I can. Sorry that I'm doing a useful thing.
No, you're a jerk to them.
They hate your guts. Also, size comparison. Human crocodile.
Oh my fucking god!
And they have a mini of it finally. Because you can have it in the war game. And there's some stupidity with that.
The answer to the question for chat is that the Draco dial is roughly 7 times as long as a person is tall.
I will take a 15 to hit on the boar.
That hits.
Cool.
Yes,
And
yes, you
what
are
is your
chat,
POW?
Chad. You and
10?
Patrick.
10. So -2.
Yep, dice -2.
Well, not
So-
everyone can read chat.
That is an effective 8.
To most people, you are tiny, tiny text, and I do
If
read
you could hand me the boar and I will hand you a token.
I can't even
Occasionally.
get close to being able to read
So you
that.
get a feet point if you
Hmm?
were
I
living
can't
this
even get
game.
close to being able to
I
read
was
that.
not.
I do occasionally read what he says, though.
Penis.
Penis length. I mean, I ain't sharing.
Currently there
can if you want.
are...
By quick action, is that an attack?
No.
Great.
But
Oh,
that
I
is
told Matt we need, like, a big
spells,
screen
that is
chat.
reloading,
Sorry, what?
that
we need
is...
a big screen
Oh,
TV for chat.
Draw a weapon, stow a weapon,
Well, I mean, this
this
person's
person's on a
asking you for your
grenade,
penis length. Do you
take
wish to
cover,
share?
go prone, use a skill or ability that specifically
Okay.
requires a quick action.
Penis length.
And-
Roll 1d10.
I do not know that I should have been spending these points to reload my bow.
Apparently.
You do not need to load a bow.
Great. So I am shedding. I am oozing. I am whatevering skill
I rolled a
points
3
right
for
now.
penis length.
But I do believe I am within a foot of the torturer.
Thing is, that is not the first
Dude, what
time
the-
that has been brought up in these adventures.
What, dick length?
Mm-hmm.
Isn't there a system that I can't remember. Isn't there like a crazy detailed role playing system no one ever uses?
Yes.
That can
Yes,
use
I
that?
it's the
believe
Book of Erotic
Brand-
Fantasy.
No, no,
no. Brandon brought it up, and that is enough for me.
No,
to
I've
not
heard it brought
want
up by
to
people that aren't
touch it,
Brandon.
Touch it.
It's like it's so unbelievably detailed. It includes dick girth, and apparently a way you can insta kill someone includes anal sex with your dick girth.
That's pretty fucking hot.
That reminds me of an anime scene that I don't want to be reminded of. Please,
I
please
remind
don't.
you of it. Sorry.
Great. I'm gonna take my virtuoso shot at the torturer in the back.
Well, there's
Shoot the sin spawn.
yeah, Chadodi? I don't actually know how to pronounce
I
his
get
name.
to ignore the 1.
The
Chad.
mirror isn't usually here. This isn't our usual location.
9 plus 7 is 16 to hit.
That, yeah.
You brought it up. What did you bring up? The dick length?
10 plus 6, 5, 4. Ignore the 4. 6 plus or
John,
10
you didn't
plus
claim
11
units.
What?
You
is
didn't claim
21.
units when you rolled a 3.
You said units?
Let's
Units.
trade. Let's,
Oh,
let's
units?
Yeah.
Hey, Mark.
That's
Oh,
true.
Two.
which guy died? Oh, never
Two
mind. He's
what?
in my
I
range.
took care of you.
Exactly.
But
I
he
was
was
assuming
why I said
inches.
that.
Wait, how
but
much
we
damage
could
did
do
you
that
do?
thing.
Thing's dead already?
21.
Yep, did.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Patrick's heading out.
I rolled an 11 plus 10.
Well, have a good one,
You've
Pat.
been one-shotting every.
Bye.
See ya.
Apparently so. Bye.
Yeah, you did spend a lot of time in here.
Yep. Yeah. Because he
Well,
was
have a
already
good night.
somewhat hurt from before. So yeah. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yep, Dick.
I
Dirk
did have
length?
a lot of,
I mean, if I understand right, a Dirk's kind of dagger, right?
yeah.
So that'd be
it's
roughly
like
like
a dagger,
67
but
inches.
different.
Hey, Kalash.
Hmm?
It's now your turn. Kalash.
Kalash is not your turn.
No,
Burn things.
Yeah, Dirk length, Dick length. Oh, hold on. I'm out of alcohol.
oh, we should fix that.
Shut up.
Well,
I'm good for now.
or we should cut you off.
You can drink some of mine.
Hey,
I've had a lot
John.
of sugar.
I've had a lot of booze. Is it my turn?
You wanna
No,
burn things?
it's a Kalash.
Kalash, do a thing.
Oh, it's my turn. Okay.
Yes.
alright.
Oh,
Very good.
Kalashnikov.
I mean, we're about to.
Yeah,
Kalashnikov's about to shoot
Gotcha.
something.
I thought he was.
Yeah, we got
No, I am Kalish.
two people that are both really good at shooting twice and making everything die.
Because
I did just
Chad-
move up
Chad
behind
insists that we
Kalish.
kill something
Nikov.
else now. So kill.
I will kill multiple things in one turn.
Look at
Hold-
tear it up as Chad.
Hold your panties, please.
But I did get to move up behind
Get a good grip
Kalashnikov,
on your panties.
So,
I feel stupid, but can I
Prepare
drink
to
mead?
have your panties moistened.
Yeah.
Okay.
hey Kay, you want to
Alright.
hold on to your gun next time?
Oh yeah, you have to pick up your other gun
yeah.
still.
Oh yeah.
Where is my? Is it here?
It's the
a
die.
D4
Oh,
over
for
there.
fuck's. All right, I'll go right here.
What is your speed again?
6.
And
Oh, nice.
that you said that's
Kale,
technically
where'd
your
your
reach
meat go?
range.
That's with melee. So you
Oh,
just
melee to grab off the floor.
so that would be let you do that as a quick action. Picking it up.
All right,
Kale.
meat pistol.
Where'd you put the mead?
Oh,
Fridge.
so then I only have one spell. That's fine.
One spell unless you use feat points, which you can do.
I will burn feet
You
points.
have one more quick action.
I will burn my yeet points. All right. All right. All right. So
You may have your die back.
I pick up my pistol off the ground. As I do, I grab 2 shots off my bandolier, pop them in the
What is this?
pistols.
Are we
This is-
still listening? Oh, yeah.
This is
Oh,
back
thi-
to
this-
Necrodancer.
Yep.
It went back.
I'm okay with that.
I'm
Yeah.
okay with that.
I'll leave it here for now. Is this an enemy right here?
Tell
no,
everyone to
that's
do
a
a
corpse.
toast and chug the entire
The
glass.
guy that had grabbed your gun got burned to
Okay.
death.
Chat insists that we grab our glasses, do a toast, and chug.
I will
I
chug
need
my
more
nothing.
I need more
Can
to
I-
chug.
Most of us don't have a drink at the moment.
Okay,
Could I do like because this
Hold
is
on.
Calresh,
GM?
you are not allowed to chug that thing.
Alcohol
GM,
poisoning is a
roll-
thing.
roll
None of us
for
are,
inspiring
You can pour
speech.
me some.
none of us are at
Okay,
alcohol
thank you.
poisoning
You
yet.
did not over the board. Just
At least
Yeah.
one
Please
of-
don't ruin
just
my
to be
board.
safe.
We
Well,
won't.
no,
I
what
won't,
I was
I
going to do is
I
toast
didn't
this
think
and
you
then
would
just
spell
proceed to
that.
pass
All I
it
can
around.
say is one of us is currently drunk. That's all I'm able to say.
You're always the first one usually.
it's
That's
just
because
a,
I drink a
it's
lot
good.
and
It's just
recover.
a lot of sugar.
I didn't
You
get
know,
my
I
juice
drank enough to
more
get buzzed and I
Go for
oh,
it.
right, I have not had a substantial amount of food today.
Do you know
Which
what
is
I
why
mean today?
the sooner we finish
Cracker.
combat, sooner
What?
we can get the
Are
food.
you
So
A
cracker?
little bit more.
I've eaten most
can
of a
finish
bag
it
of beef
off.
jerky.
I think it's just gonna be too much.
Food wise.
It's good, but like I've had too much.
okay, and Kalash,
I'm okay.
Should we drink first or I do
I'm
my
still
action
feeling
first?
okay, and
I
I
would
can
like
tell
to
when I'm
speed this
not.
up.
Okay.
I would like some noms, so we have to kill these things
Before
quickly.
we drink, I'll take my action. So let me describe. I pick up pistol, load 2 shots in. One pistol up, point it directly, place gun barrel on forehead of enemy. Other one pointed at orc. Release both.
I see we're going to point blank today.
At
Yes,
orc?
very point blank.
But funny enough, not in melee range, so you don't get any penalties.
Excellent.
So orc, I mean that.
No, these two.
Cold.
Oh, the
That's a
orc,
lot
yes.
of salt. We're not playing
Slightly
League
chilled.
right now.
Roll for
What?
We'll roll a hit.
That's a
Alright.
lot of
Roll
salt.
roll 2 attack rolls.
We're not playing League right now.
No,
Um,
we're
What's it?
not.
16.
What? That hits.
15.
That hits.
Great. I take
Now, what's the
That's
power of your
way better
weapon?
cold.
10.
10.
So it's dice minus 2.
That's minus 2.
So 3.
3.
And which one did 3? Was that the guy that's at point blank?
Yeah.
Okay.
Second shot.
10 mil 2
Uh,
is
8.
So guess who's now a corpse token? If you could hand me the boar.
I don't know. I don't know about you, Ian. But I've heard way too much of Zone 1 music.
I'm gonna roleplay that was the hand cannon.
You died, Zone 1.
So even though that
For
shot
me,
wasn't
it's
point
been,
blank,
You died. Zone 4.
You've been doing
oh,
that.
but they're
Not
both
recently,
combustion.
but that
except
was what
blew
it
the
was.
feet point.
Oh, so guess who's on
Because
fucking
you were doing
fire?
Aria. No, you were doing Aria?
Yeah.
You crazy fuck.
So the boar immediately disintegrates from the shot. The other one is ignited with fire. As
That's
my
That's very awesome.
smooth bore like
Oh, the jerky?
shell just goes into it, rattles in its rib cage, and burns it alive.
The answer is
The other
yes.
one got
I've had
grazed, but
plenty
it was
of
enough to
salt
put it on
today.
fire.
Yep.
It's like, oh, my arm. That sucks. I'm on fire now.
But I also appear to have a hereditary sodium deficiency, so it kind of helps sometimes to just eat fuckloads of it.
Oh, yeah, that's
it
right.
would appear that there are multiple pyromaniacs in the same party.
Also, because
since
the
you're
looter's
bureaucrat in charge of us, apparently,
Yes.
would you like to give the toast?
So
Yes,
guess whose turn
indeed.
it is now?
Mine?
Yes, because of the thing that went before you is dead.
But I want to kill things, so let's do it.
Please kill things. The sooner we can kill things, the sooner we can get
To an
food.
excellent financial quarter in which we get lots of money from procuring our profits here. Yes.
I enjoy the capitalist communist currently talking. I don't have a drink.
Okay.
Just
It's
tap his
fine.
head.
Just give me this, I'll toast
Yes.
you.
Cheers.
So now,
This section always
um,
freaks me out. It's halfway through the song, but
I
I
will
think
say,
I've got only measures
watch
left.
who's in your.
I'm using this as a measurement.
Cool.
I can fire this to hit these two without hitting him, best I can tell.
You can move
Yeah.
forward too to be
I
more
can.
certain of it too.
could
yes.
also
But why
stand-
move when you can just burn?
You could also stand directly in front of the inappropriately named murder hole.
You know, no, it is a
Sorry.
murder hole. It's just murder for
Yeah,
you.
it's just been
Just
working
opposite
the
what you'd
opposite
think.
way of the architect's intention.
But
I am so glad I took Hunter.
best I can
Yeah.
tell, I can stand exactly where I am and burn both of them with missing our nice, great gun mage.
Yes.
Okay.
Who has had just as much of a kill, almost as much of a
Oh,
kill
yeah.
count as
Definitely.
you, solely because of your.
What is your kill count?
4.
Damn it, you're higher than me.
No, you're at 3.
I've had
It's
2
by
turns.
1.
Yeah.
It's by 1.
The mage wants to be
If
the
that
highest kill count.
motherfucker died already.
Well, someone
Hold
will
on,
die, and
hold on.
the thing is, it won't be a player character. No, we're going to go with
The Zergrush has been dying.
Gull, I appreciate you.
You're gonna start
Please
being
do
able to
not
toast
kill
me in a
steal me.
So,
He has been killing things you can't hit though.
I did not see you.
Can I take a
hit
quick
the
action to
big
walk off?
bad
What
in
now?
the back.
D3
I put
plus
my
1.
name on this
D3
one. It
plus
is
1 health?
literally on
Yes.
fire.
how do I apply that?
You
Fine,
choose.
fine. You burn them
So
to death.
it can
I
be
hate
just
fire.
one
you
from
can
each
keep
of the
all
trees,
of
that
it
way
to
you do not
yourself.
have any
I mean,
penalties.
I'm
That's
fine
why
with
I'm doing
fire.
it.
I do not take additional damage from it.
Because my crippled agility makes my attack rolls shit. And I imagine that applies to spells too.
So,
But
1 and 2
yes,
are 1, 3
I
and
do
4 are
think
2, 5 and
At
6
the very least,
Nope,
you
I'm gonna
knows
run
about
modulus instead.
both Gaul and Maya.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
I would
Going
not.
up the sky. I understand what it means. You'll be okay.
1, 2, 3,
Three
four,
is.
five,
Either way, you
six,
can get
seven,
4
eight,
health
9,
restored.
10,
Because it's 3,
11,
1 d3 plus 1.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
So,
shit! It's pronounced
1, 2.
Oh, I've been pronouncing it wrong? Damn it.
Yeah.
What did you say?
The group that introduced me has been pronouncing it as Kador the entire time.
Kador?
Right on the wiki, Kador.
Kador, damn.
Yep.
Neat.
Look
The
at me not
jerky,
knowing stuff.
Someone die already. I'm sad.
Also,
I
you want to look
want
at the book Urban Adventures.
it. The bee.
Yeah.
I
It's
fight
extra stuff, it's
to
good.
the death.
I'll check it out.
Winner
There-
takes all.
that's the only
well,
civilized necromancer.
Winner will take all. However, we're not fighting each other.
There's a certain
yet.
god, though, that you follow.
Okay.
Something tells me we
But-
don't intend to
okay.
fight each other
Making
because
a
that'll
middle
get messy
I like
real
necros.
quick.
Good
The only other way to
necromancers.
be a necromancer is through gators.
By the way,
Yes.
does this game allow me to take my one attack action and convert it to a quick action?
Excuse me.
No.
Damn. I still
I
have a
don't think. Rulebook, please.
without regard. I have
That is not
another-
a rule book, but I'll take it.
Drink that so you can understand the rule book. Also, if you don't finish that, I will.
Oh, you can have some. Don't worry.
If I had more money, I would have bought some on the way
That's
here.
In Kador, we share drinks.
God
Oh.
love me.
I'm gonna save some of this for the GM, by the way.
Love you.
Okay. Also, my neighbor apparently brews mead in their basement.
Sounds delicious.
What?
Yeah.
So invite me over.
I'm
invite
not-
me over, invite me
I'm going to use my fire cone and fight
They're
them.
rich, and I work for them. They own a company. They
Burning Hands
import their
TM.
meat ingredients from like France.
I mean,
What
that's
was the
seriously.
quick action question?
Whether or not I can convert an attack action to a quick action.
It would be.
Basically whether or not I can get
It's in the
another
little
free
bullet
spell.
points. Bullet points under actions.
I'm going to keep the tokens, but I only have 2 fatigue currently.
The tokens are very nice. I'm also just in the habit of using them with games like this because we use them for warlocks, and I need to make a warlock so bad. I want my war beast, damn it.
This is zone 1-3.
I especially want my bull snapper. Spiny growth is best, and it's old spiny growth.
You want the mess. I want the char. So, I'm going to do an attack
He's
roll.
making more beef jerky.
It almost saddens me that I can't add extra rank points to the spell, but it makes some variety of sense, because spellcasting's overpowered
thing is-
otherwise.
There has to be something.
No,
Because I couldn't find anything saying what you added. It said it's like a range attack. I don't know what that means.
the thing is, I could see it meaning just add poise, because I'll be honest, otherwise it's overpowered as shit.
Yeah.
Because you can do so many of them.
But also because of how it works in the mini wargame, which is what it's based on, I could also imagine adding your arcane instead.
Which, to me, would mean adding the same number, so it's rather irrelevant.
For you, it's irrelevant, but for other people, like for him, for example, it's the difference between a 2 and a 3.
Yeah.
So that's why I want to research into it. Maybe check the other rulebook, the other core rulebook, like the
The normal one?
yeah.
The one I don't have?
No, you should have.
I don't have it.
It was in my big folder.
My core... Is it? Because all I have is the one we've been using, aka that one.
There's
Um,
core and core unleashed. So
There's core and core
core.
unleashed.
It's like 2
Okay.
up.
Regardless, roll +4 and fucking shit and fuck me, because that's a 10 and that misses.
Yeah, it does.
And we've been rolling that I can re-roll with a feat point, yes?
Yes.
So I'm going to use a feat point and re-roll.
Because of the inconsistencies.
Apply.
And the way I look at it, if there's an inconsistency, break it.
So
Unless it becomes too broken.
apparently one of the things I'm... Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't blame you. So apparently one of them is holding a dildo, because they fucked me. So... God, that's a defensive item. Fucks their attack.
Would you like to use another feat point?
No, I think that's the first time I've
Hold on,
heard
I'm
of
just-
one of those
I'm just savoring the moment.
called one of them.
Yes, I would like to use another feat point to get another quick action.
I hope you kill them both so you can get a couple quick actions to heal. When you get a couple feat points to heal.
I don't
I
know.
want you not dead.
Hold
I
on.
don't know if we get the 2 quick actions and an attack.
No, that's what it says.
Not according to those actions.
I read it.
It says you get one of those
During
3.
his turn, a character can do one of the following. Oh, attack and perform one.
One of the
Oh,
following
I
3.
fused them.
What did you...
I could
You're supposed to either do 2 quick actions or attack and quick action. You haven't
or
been,
a full
I
action.
haven't been attacking, so it
he
doesn't
hasn't been
matter.
attacking, so he's good. It was just on your turn that was kind of broken.
And his a range attack.
He doesn't do any magic.
A range attack.
This is
counts
the
as
only
a
one
full
where-
action, which is the only thing you could do during your turn.
No, this is
No
the only
quick
one where it
actions.
mattered.
Yeah.
No, all of them it mattered.
Except mine.
Not range. No, range attack is normal attack.
Range attack is considered a full round.
Yes, you can
action.
still not full round.
Don't
Yeah,
worry,
full
Chad. I
action.
might still die.
Full
I
action is
meant
not
like
full round
3
action.
hit
There's a
points.
difference.
Full action.
So
And
you
I'm
can still
probably-
move and shoot.
I'm probably about to get shafted.
Yes, but not
Like,
the action.
literally,
Yes.
someone's going to take
Not
a large
the
wooden
extra quick
shaft
actions.
after me.
Remember, I've only DM'd this 2 other times
Right,
before.
right.
But thank you for
Yeah.
calling it out. This is the learning process.
Good, I'm not the
And
only
the
one.
magic
Walk.
attack stuff too. Magic attack is a
Yep.
full
I've got a
round
lot
action.
of obstacles.
Do you want me to eat your nuts?
No, magics are quick actions.
It says magic attack is
Dick.
under the full
Communal
round
nut-
action category.
Communal nuts. Our
You'll also see cast a spell on
our
the quick
rogue
action.
have brought the communal nuts.
But an attack
Hold on, I'm the
spell
rogue now?
is different than
You
a
act
normal
like
spell.
one.
John, would you do the honors of
I thought I
busting
was
the
the
nuts?
party.
I'm
Hold
going
on, hold
to,
on. I
for
need to
now-
bust
I
a
think
nut.
that needs to
Busting
be
nuts.
Hold
Let's
on.
keep doing how we're doing
Let's
it.
keep doing how we're doing it.
But I think that should be.
Hey, did you make your other roll?
The nuts have been busted.
Oh, they're very salty.
Hey, Counters, did you make your 3rd roll?
I got a 14. Does that make
That does make. I need you to roll a doomage.
my doomage?
What is your POW for your spell?
The POW for the spell is, if I remember right, 10.
So it's going to be
Yes.
dice minus 2.
Yup.
And thank God they're the same fucking thing.
I'd say
Dice -2 is 3 damage.
That is so fucking unfortunate.
And
One of them is so close to death.
they're a lot close to death.
I would say the way that you can justify it is
Oh,
for this game session we're allowing 2 of those per
Yeah, we are.
attack per round.
Yep. At least for this
Also-
first combat, we still
also,
have more.
please stand aside that I may perform a trick shot on my next turn.
Are you gonna do a spin 360 no scope?
No, just 180.
I see.
Technically, you would not be able to fit through because of the big bases.
What wet am
No,
I?
that's why I'm asking to move now. But
I'll
Hey.
be entirely honest. I don't know wet you are.
You may want to move.
Should I?
He's asking yes.
Who would like me to move? Where would you like me to move?
sideways, back.
I mean like this?
Yeah.
Which I know is within my speed, so I'll just do it.
All the riflers are dead, so that's nice. Next are the arm blades, who have had.
Fuck! I need to come up with what she says sometime.
Just move slightly.
Oh no, you fucking didn't.
He is going to melee you
Bring
Which-
it on, bitch.
because he is in pain. He does get a +2 to attack and damage.
Are you a dog? Do you go
what
woof
is
woof?
your defense?
Holy shit! I'm a
Defense is
dog.
13, I believe.
I'm a dog. I like socks.
Where
Shut
did I
up!
put my character? Oh, I put it away. Why would I do that?
You. So I have to get a 7 or higher to hit you. Nope. You dodge that one.
Even if
It's-
I've never actually heard the entire song, I
It
can
is
still
my
like song
great cult
references
that
because
defends
that's
me.
who I am.
Charging.
Your what defender?
A great coat.
Yes.
Coke?
Great
Is that
coat.
like Neo's trench coat?
Yes.
You are dodging
It's
all of these.
literally
No,
that.
That's dope
I
as
actually
hell.
don't
I
have
just-
I don't have an armored trench coat
Yes.
anymore. Actually, I've got somewhat modified NIS armor.
Dogs
Yeah,
are
but
normally
it's-
sentient.
Dude,
They're not
Neo.
necessarily
I am.
sapient.
What?
Sentient
Yeah.
simply means
You have
aware of
sunglasses,
surroundings.
dude.
Sapient is
I
can
might
think.
as fucking well.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yay,
so-
semantics!
I imagine
Yup.
I have like steam,
I can semantics.
steampunk goggles.
Yay, English.
The magnification shit.
So,
I definitely haven't had
This
to
is the
look
crazy
that
shit
one up
that just
before.
happened. 3 of these guys ran up with their arm blades, and they were swinging at you, and you just what's the guy from Matrix?
I Neo the shit.
Neo?
out of
Neo.
them.
You Neo the shit out of his-
No. He's not Neo.
Well,
He's the one.
Here's the thing.
Yeah.
No, Neo's not the
We've
one.
seen
Yeah, he
Agent
is.
Smith
No,
do
Agent
that.
Oh shit, you're right, Mr. Smith. This is the one.
We've
Yeah, Mr.
seen
Smith is-
Agent Brown. I think it was Brown.
No, Code Brown.
Do that.
What?
Now,
Shut up.
guess who's getting shot at?
Shut up.
Mr.
getting
Smith
shot
could
at?
do it.
All of the agents could.
Yeah, I know,
All
but I
those
forgot
guys
the
have
name of the
I
agent.
thought it was
or whatever?
Brown that Neo emptied a clip
And
at.
they can
hit
see
nothing
me
in
from
air.
there?
Nothing
That's what the
but
murder
air.
holes are for.
Yes, I think that was
one
Brown.
definitely can.
For all of you who didn't hear that, I just Keanu Reeves the shit out of those two.
What's your defense?
So you yelled at them while parachuting 2
Ten?
people with 1 parachute and no tether.
Hey,
Hi, I'm
they
an
killed my dog.
Excuse
are
me,
gonna hit.
excuse me while I steal a
Hold
line.
on. That is offensive to one of our people in chat
Yep,
because
he-
they have declared themselves a
6,
dog.
11.
Yep, and therefore you're offensive.
They
Hold
still
on.
both hit.
Fuck, why am I sentient? Fuck you, Lamau.
Fuck you is for me explaining the difference between sentient and sapient.
And what is your
Um,
armor? That's what the fun is.
And just do it. Do it! Just do it!
I'm sorry,
14?
we do not
Yeah.
have Nike
Okay,
as a
so it's gonna be
sponsor.
dice minus 3
We are
for
working
damage.
extremely hard
Are
at
you
not
kidding?
having
Hitting you.
any sponsors.
I Shia LaBeoufed.
I would like to point out that to endorse my Slavicness, if Adidas is looking for a sponsorship,
Hey guys, tone down a little bit.
No.
Find a little hard to focus here.
Sorry.
So that's going to be 5 to your 1. So you go to your number 1 branch, and you
Fills
fill in
all.
going down till you get to the center, and then you go on to the next one, starting at the top.
Too much slime.
Make sure that's total of 5.
Okay.
And then for the second shot,
Jesus fucking Christ.
It's definitely the primary taste,
Minus
but I'd say it's pretty
3.
But then it washes out.
6.
Yeah.
It's another 6 tier 1.
What?
Yep.
And then where do you go from there?
You just keep going along the way.
good. If you fill up one, you go clockwise and just keep going.
Yep.
Not counterclockwise like the spiral would indicate, but
God,
clockwise.
that's crazy.
you know what's amazing?
Luckily,
is
you can spend feat points to walk it off.
which is a D3 plus 1 for each feat point used. And there are healing bone grinder items. But they heal per hour, which I find to be stupid. You heal an additional point per hour.
Yeah.
This seems like there's too much damage going on.
The damage is
there.
what the thing is. You can just sort of expend feat points and just gain fairly large quantities of health.
You can, but you have to
Get a feat
keep
point.
murdering or keep skilling.
Yes.
I haven't touched my wheel yet.
You little piece of shit.
If you get hit once, it'll be pretty much
Here's
full.
the thing.
Yeah.
I will agree
So
in
don't
this
touch
case
your wheel.
because I also have not gotten hit yet, but I am in the back.
The answer is no. None of us
So,
need pills to
After
focus.
that is Frank. Hey, you just got hit. And your suffering is at 2 different debuffs.
However, 3 of us
They
need
have
lenses
descriptions
to focus.
right
So
next
I
to the
can
wheel.
use a feat to roll 1d6
Yep.
and get rid of
1d3 technically, so that's 1 and 2 are 1,
1d3
plus
though?
1, yes.
I'm just gonna
Is,
divide by 2.
floor
I don't have
two.
any threes out.
Zone 2?
So 2.
Wrong game.
Plus 1.
Oh no, I was baited into that.
So
Yeah.
you heal
I thought it was
3 points, which you can choose where it comes from.
I,
Does it
to be
really
fair, I
matter?
did switch
doesn't.
between
Die.
all of them.
Well, it does matter, because
Oh,
you can get
'cause
rid
you
of your
get-
penalties,
Yeah.
This is a die.
which is
What do you-
important.
What do you think it
Or
is?
2.
And personally, I would let the murder hole ones be saved
This
for the next turn, because
sounds
Mia will be able to take care of them.
Final Fantasy-esque.
No.
It's
Well,
yeah,
yeah,
I'm
S.
gonna go charge.
It's not
Final
Fantasy.
You can still
It
charge. You have
sounds
at least 3
fire
inches to
emblem.
How
move.
far? I'm thinking
I can see where you're coming
Most
from.
of us
if
are
I
causing
kill the
death
one,
by
would
now.
I be in distance to hit the other one? Probably not.
You might be. Actually, I think you will be.
I know it
As
Right,
long
that's
as you're
range,
base
but
to
is it-
base. Yep.
But is it also by Danny Baron now?
So,
No,
make your attack roll.
Because my guess was going to be Super Meat Boy.
it's not. Well, that sounds very different. That's kind of a heavy metal.
Your
type
unarmed
soundtrack.
bonus.
You were armored
This-
before.
That's a critical, so that's gonna auto hit.
Oh shit!
Oh shit!
That's like a mega fucking
And
crit.
I don't think you have a critical effect for your bite
I
attack.
don't think so either.
So then it's. Yep, because you remove the lowest.
There's the roll.
So you
Oh
get
my god!
He just
our
rolled
croc just got a Satan crit.
So
No.
because
He
of how
rolled-
ridiculous that is, I'm
he
gonna roll
rolled
something for you because I feel like
6
being nice and
dice,
because it just swallowed
5
him.
of
I
them
rolled
ended up
5
sixes.
sixes.
No, he needs to keep
So,
this because of what
Because you
I've been
swallowed
rolling.
him.
Hold
I'm
on.
giving you
Take
3
the-
extra hit points that you gain just right now because you ate him.
You know, I kind of wish, Frank, that you had a paper football to go
So
through
no
these
corpse
nice
token
goalposts.
down there, just in.
So heal your 3 from wherever, and you have
The,
another fucking
doctor-
feat point.
Doctor's prescription is take 2 of these and
In
call
fact,
me in the
because
morning.
those were 2 critical, no, non-attack criticals. Dang it.
I
So
killed one thing, so I get 1. Do I
Yep.
get 1 for?
not from
The
a
answer to
critical
your
attack.
question is 11:08 here. We are in the Central American time
It's
zone.
11:08.
Yeah.
Holy shit!
What time did you expect it to be?
9.
No.
Do you,
Shit, things are taking longer than
do
expected.
you have a time limit?
I want to wake up at a reasonable time for free RPG day tomorrow.
Define reasonable.
I want to wake up before the source opens.
Good luck.
Okay.
Will they open at what, 10?
I don't know when they open.
Alright, here's the thing. Do you need to go to sleep between now and then?
I am a little sleep deprived. I would prefer. Otherwise, I can just play. I can just go home, play Total War Warhammer 2 until the sun comes up, and then hate life.
Yes, so that is a solution I
Does
would
an
not
11
recommend.
hit that
I
guy?
can't do it because I have
Shit,
to
yeah,
run
it
a
does.
game tomorrow at 1.
And now, is this the 3?
No charge. Yeah, just a 3.
And you do remove the lowest, which is a 2. That's still
9. Plus
9 plus your power.
power.
Is
well.
it
Plus your P
strength?
plus S is 12. So yeah, it's just damage. So yeah, you're good.
Oh yeah, cancel. Got it.
So you got another feat point.
Ah.
Oh.
And guess what? 2 more heals
Oh,
because
jeez.
of that. If
Eastern
you so
time.
choose.
I get to eat that one too.
No, you get to use feat points for healsies.
Oh, I see. what you're
Just
saying.
take pills
That's
to
what the walk it off
focus.
is.
Sorry,
You can
I'm
walk
not
it
in
off
college
multiple times
anymore.
per turn.
Ah.
Not
I'm not
that I
saying
did
thought
it
it was just
then.
Well, none of us are in
Insurrection.
college right now.
Not anymore.
Aren't you
It's
in
just
like
suffered.
I'm a
I'm not saying
graduate
anything that
student.
says
aren't
Fuck
you in
you.
you.
On my
quintiary
thing.
school at this point?
Yes.
I'll I'll
Yep.
do it if we can, but should I double check while
Any
we're
No,
on?
just go for it. DM rules it. Also, I don't want you guys
Streams
dying.
out of this.
Also, there are 3 guys left. Please murder them. Hey, Mia, it's your turn.
Stream out of it?
awesome.
I'm not sure what you mean by anybody streams out of this. I mean, we stream out of this, but I'm not sure what you mean by that.
5.
I'm so glad it's Friday. That means Pizza Luce is open late.
1 a.m.
I'm fairly certain.
Is that when they open till?
Yeah.
That
Jesus.
this
I love them so
I
much.
ain't driving there, that's for fucking
They deliver.
sure.
that
They
that's
deliver.
within
At till 1
7
a.m.?
I've ordered late with them.
Alright. That brought me back to full health.
So
So
yes,
as
Really?
long as- yeah.
this is
You
within
walked
my
off all of
advance.
that?
Yeah.
That's
Plus the 3 from eating the guy.
plus
Hold
the 3.
on.
Which
So
that's
as
that's
long as we're fighting little guys and you can kind of kill a bunch of
You got
them.
much louder when speaking directly into the mic.
so.
I was wondering why you couldn't hear me for shit earlier.
But that's also one of the things is that technically that eating thing I just gave it to you because that was ridiculous. Because I'm a nice GM and I'm gonna hurt you guys later. So I want you guys to live now. Because they have a lot of encounters.
Like, hey Doc, I got like a ginormous bullet wound in my chest. Like, I'll just walk it out. Oh, okay, sure.
Well, that's the thing. I want to see if the
It's like
civilized
Lord
book
Power.
has any better healing items. Because I know in the wild section, no,
Yeah.
their healing section is shit.
Extend this channel. Does
As
anyone
we level,
stream?
we just need to stack shit into. like, not
I'm looking to
taking any
start.
fucking
Yes.
damage.
This
Physique
this-
is good
this
for that.
is the
Increasing your
channel
defense is
I
good.
The
am
problem is
streaming
like
on.
I'm already on the map.
Everyone
Yeah.
except long
It's-
blonde hair man
so,
streams on this
I don't
channel
know
and
how
this
that
channel
works.
alone.
Actually, does our GM stream on another channel?
Not currently. I am working on streaming another one of my campaigns. Not sure if it's going to be with this channel or separately.
Okay.
We're
Same.
discussing that.
I'll be
Yeah.
honest, you could use this channel.
That's what I was thinking. I want to make sure that the
Might
other
as well.
players are okay with that.
I might be doing the same thing, so keep posted. I might be putting a Pathfinder 2nd Edition campaign in here.
But-
Otherwise, I also know that there's a way to
I-
stream it on
I
2
am-
channels at once. I have seen friends do that, so I just need to
We
figure it out.
cannot.
I am
Gotcha.
interested
For
in
reasons. I'll
Pathfinder
explain
too.
later.
Would you like to?
Cool.
We're playing tomorrow if you want to join. If you can't join, that's fine. It's a
What's
it's
Pathfinder
a
2?
zero.
Um,
It's a
second
session
edition.
0.
Yeah.
So it's
They're
not-
changing a lot of rules with it, and it's,
The
It's
problem
recent,
is
more
I
recent.
can,
it's coming out this
but
fall.
I
But we have the
don't
play
know how
test.
hard I want to commit
And honestly,
to
the
that.
playtest adventure looks really fun.
You
I
don't
have it.
have
I just haven't had a
to?
chance to run it.
But
Cool.
but our session 0 is the quiet year, so
Wait, really?
yes.
Nice.
I'm spawning
Mira.
the campaign with a
Mia.
the quiet
Mia, my
year,
bad.
where
Maya.
it's basically
Gull.
Yes.
Gall.
I have advanced. Get me your stream details later. I will watch.
Here's the
that.
thing. Every
Okay.
single time you say Mia,
When are you
I just
doing
get
it? I would watch
flashbacks
it.
to playing
What's that?
MOBAs
When are you
like
doing it?
multiple
I
years
watched
ago
it.
when Mia
1
meant
p.m.
missing in action.
I'd watch that.
okay.
I have a
I always liked
bar
away
lesson
from
till
keyboard.
2, but I would
AFK?
hop on if you
Yeah.
guys are still open.
MIA
Make sure
specifically
to-
meant
Until
away
2.
from lane.
Yeah, we'll be going from 1 to 5.
Okay. Make
So,
sure to get a
I
link
have
in my-
advanced.
in Facebook or something.
There
like
you
that
are.
and see.
I'm
I don't
joining
really
a
have
Beebs.
stream equipment, so
Free
I might
murder
have to
hole.
like.
Oh, you don't. Oh, you're
Well,
not.
have a good evening,
virtual
Chad.
I'd like
also.
to.
Everyone say goodbye to Chad. Chad is leaving.
Bye, Chad.
Bye, Chad.
Bye, Chad. We love you.
You're the chattest Chad that ever chatted.
You also,
You're also-
are pretty much the entirety of chat.
So Chad is chat.
Yes.
So how is a 14?
Night, Chad.
You're good.
John, what are you doing tomorrow?
I got a 661. Ignore
Apparently
the
going to a
1. Two
fancy dinner.
sixes plus 10, 22
When?
damage.
Sometime tonight, because or sometime in the evening, because that's when Julia said it
I'm
was.
sorry.
Fancy
12.
dinner.
No, that
Would
I
you
like things
mind
dying. I honestly
Helping
do.
me stream
These aren't the
tomorrow
bosses.
before fancy dinner.
Yeah.
because I'm
Also, I
going to
almost
fancy
killed
dinner.
2 or 3 of the
Want me
people
to describe
here.
all the equipment I've
You
currently
guys are
got?
potlucking.
So that's that one.
I'm just gonna leave it where it sits and not remove it.
Which then lets me
Okay.
spin.
Yeah, that works. I could
Because
talk to my
skilled.
group about moving locations.
If you
I'm
move
taking
here,
a
I can just
shot.
leave everything set up and just call it.
This
good.
is my 180 no scope.
You'll have to substitute your own laptop, but everything else will be fine.
8 plus 7,
Jelly of
15
your
to hit.
potluck.
You're
Yeah.
good.
But I get to go see Dio play
17
as
damage.
a holograph.
17
dead.
damage.
He
But
is
he's on
still
tour
alive.
right now.
Awesome.
Wait,
Because of
17! Jesus!
Because armor.
Oh yeah.
Like Tupac.
We haven't been doing the shorthand.
Tupac went on tour as a hologram.
Yeah, he did. I saw
So-
that.
Yeah, for
Dio
anyone
is
interested in the
now
war
on
game, it works a
tour.
lot like this, but with a small army.
It looked. I just
and
saw it. 'cause
different
hologram.
magic system.
It was kind of neat.
2 different
Yeah,
magic
that's
systems,
what,
actually.
that's what I'm going to tomorrow.
3
Two
because of infernals.
No,
Fuck
Dio.
infernals. I mean,
Yeah,
I'm
'cause
glad
he's
they're
dead,
here,
isn't
but
he?
fuck
Yep.
infernals.
It's gonna be amazing.
Okay, so after that is
That damage roll wasn't a failed roll, was it?
it was not a failed roll. Also, damage technically does not fail.
Yes.
I mean, yeah, it can if it goes
It-
full armor.
I'm just saying, spend feat point re-roll damage.
Oh yeah, does that
No.
count as a fail?
It doesn't count as
It does
fail.
not technically. There are other rules. For example, there is a dude in this monster thing that if he cannot hurt you with normal attack, he does D3 instead.
You know what would be almost kind of hilarious though? If you
If
heal-
you took your turn. Wait, it's Colossus. Never mind.
That's what I
Gun.
thought.
Gunsy dude.
I
But-
almost want to spend a feat.
Guns for days
Actually,
from Mother Russia.
Yeah, that's
It's
what
bull.
it seems like this game is designed, or the system is designed, is like, just design your character so you can't get hit.
But at the same time, you can't max out. Like,
Some
I've looked at all the
stuff,
wild
sure.
races. You cannot max out Dex enough. Not Dex,
So is movement a quick action?
Yeah, because it would be your defense.
technically, as long as it's not double or charging, you can move as a separate thing. It's not a quick action. It doesn't take from your quick action pool.
But I advanced, shot, turned, shot.
Turning
right?
technically counts as movement.
Okay. So do I need to spend a feat point to be fair here?
No.
Okay.
Not. Oh, please don't complicate the brain. The brain is tired. I have been up since 4:50.
Are you saying like move out of the murder hole? So
Well, no, I turned. I'm just wondering if I should
Oh.
spend a feat point for that. I'm also debating. It's like I might want to, just spend another feat point to not get shot here.
yeah.
You could take cover, which technically there's nothing there for you to take cover for because of how the murder holes work. But I thought someone had an ability here where they could take cover in any terrain.
Me.
Okay.
The one closest to death.
Which is, good. But anyway, shooty. There's only 2 guys left.
Okay.
Please make him
question.
cadaverific.
I was thinking because of how these masks
Yeah.
are set up, I imagine like they're shooting through the eyes and mouth. I could probably just crowd the murder holes so much that they can't shoot me. Probably. But we'll let it roll.
So it's hot
Here's
in
what
here.
I'm wondering: can I shoot them through the murder hole even
I had to
though
close a couple
friend
of
of
They
those?
do get cover.
It's not
because it's such a
raining
tiny
anymore.
hole.
Do you want to pop them open again?
That one's still open.
There's no other way to like
You need a
access the
cross
murder
breeze.
hole.
Well, you
There's-
can go
You can
around
also go
behind.
around.
The wind is dead.
I can't possibly move this far.
The wind is
The
Mm,
wind is dead.
no, not in one turn.
Yeah.
dead. Long live
Right.
the wind.
The murder holes are probably the most
Not quite
frustrating
how the wind
positioning in the
works.
entire dungeon.
Okay. I'm just
Also,
gonna
yeah,
move
there's a whole
back slightly
dungeon.
so I can hit both. First shot is gonna be at homeboy here.
Go for it.
Okay. 7 plus 8 is 15.
That hits.
Great.
What is your POW? 10?
Yes.
Minus 2.
God fucking. 2. Is he still alive?
He was, if I remember correctly, he was actually very, very much hurt previously. I think he was burnt. I don't recall. I'm going to say yes because I'm getting very sleepies.
Cool. He's roasted. Shot, combusted, burned to pieces. Second shot through the murder hole. After taking that shot though, I replenish my magic with alcohol.
After taking the shot, you take a shot.
Oh jeez.
Wow.
Plus 8.
See, that's what happens when you take a shot after
11.
taking a shot.
With the cover bonus, no. You hit the wall. Mind you, there's a very singed
I
part of
am
the wall.
burning a feat point.
Technically, I've been allowing that for. Screw it. Fuck it.
You have
Go.
to reroll both,
Oh, I have to reroll. Okay.
Yes, both.
or otherwise you call it early and roll
Sure.
roll 3.
11 plus 8 is 19.
That'll do.
Okay, cool. Great.
What's the cover penalty? That's what it depends on.
It
how
depends on the
much-
material and depends on a lot of stuff that I don't want to research right now. But I remember one of them was a +4 bonus to defense.
Sure, if it's like hard cover.
So
If it's decent cover, yeah.
GM, is that one also armor 12?
Uh-huh.
So that's dice minus 2
Which
is 6.
4.
No,
Oh yeah, it's
6
6
plus
you're
2.
right, yeah.
Okay, so 4. And then
No. 6 plus 2. Ignore the 2 is
Yeah.
6.
it's 6. Oh, shit. Oh. Still alive. Still alive, but it's on fire, yes?
Feat point.
Not for
For
damage.
what?
Not
Oh, I
for
can't.
attack, sadly. Unless you have an ability that lets you.
Failed.
I don't know if I do.
Oh wow, yeah, brain is getting really foggy.
Fighter, astronaut.
How much have you been drinking?
No, it's not from drinking.
Okay.
It's from sleep deprivation.
Oh, okay.
What does Rune Shot Thunderbolt do, actually?
Thunder.
Since you actually can't boost a combat skill roll.
You
No.
cannot, unless you
Okay.
have things that let you.
But you can reroll.
You can't beat point it.
Technically, there was this misconception that there, which is your source. You're supposed to be able to use that. Does not say the full thing that my screen says.
Oh.
Screen says you can only reroll on non-combat skill rolls.
Affirmative.
That
Oh,
says
really?
you can reroll anything.
It
Any
just says
failed
perform
roll.
a failed roll or reroll.
Yeah, so I'm going to go off that because unless you guys become broken, I'm going to put things more in your favor because I want you to complete the story.
Damn, who is that by?
What does
This?
Broken.
gains of boosted ranged attack damage roll?
I can just hear a male and a
That means
female
when you
singing
roll for
because I'm
damage?
broken.
Yeah.
Not for hit,
Oh.
for damage. You roll and you gain an extra die.
Oh.
But it's because it's boosted, a die roll can only be boosted once.
Because at the same time,
So if you have multiple things that
because
say it gets
I'm
boosted, only one of them works.
It would only be one thing that says boosted.
But if you have other things that say add a die to this, add a die
Yeah.
to that, like their thing where they add one then they remove the lowest,
You can hear it.
those can all
I
stack.
think
Oh.
that's not an evanescence.
Especially if they all say
yeah,
add
it
the
is. I think
lowest.
it's evanescence.
Because you don't remove multiple lowest,
No,
you just
there's a
remove
male.
the
She does
one
sometimes,
lowest. It's
doesn't
stupid.
Yep.
So they could do a rune
So I
shot
can hear both a male and a
brutal, which
female
would
singing
add a damage.
because I'm broken.
Could be Nightwish.
Technically,
evanescence.
though,
I already.
Because it's the evanescence.
yeah, if you had another spell, though, that's why having the other spell classes is good. 'Cause then you can quick action
This is
spells.
something I'm going to look up. Give me a
I
moment.
was honestly thinking about switching, but if
Because
we
then it
continue
could-
this,
if
I'm
it's
going to
an
switch back to the
evanescence, I
second
could
class
just-
being.
I would straight believe like broken.
arcane mechanic.
I think
Okay.
that's what it's
I
called.
think.
So otherwise, Warcaster also is fun, but that might change how your magic works, but gives you a magical armor. Or weapon, your choice, but you already have a magical weapon unless you can get
Because
another
I'm
one.
broken.
Yeah. Oh.
Broken
I'll look into it.
Seether. but
Warcaster
that's not
also
quite right.
is like, as far as the miniature wargame is concerned,
Just put in
makes you a
couple
very
broken
prominent
evanescence.
OC.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm going to see.
They're the leaders of the
See if that was right.
civilized armies.
Yup.
Oh, nice.
I typed an E.
Like
and
when you build an
Evanescence
army, you
came up.
base it around your Warcaster.
Oh. Seether. Broken. Featuring Amy Lee.
Oh, that's actually a
There
good
is also
one. That's
Evanescence
actually
broken.
anyway.
Okay, so 6 points of damage lit on fire.
Lit on fire.
Yeah, broken. by
Honestly,
Evanescence.
because of the
Yep.
fire, it will die on its turn.
Oh, okay.
But
Yeah,
you guys
it's
can kill it sooner and get a feat point out of it. And next is Kalric, who needs a feat point to heal these.
Galric, would you
You're
like
right.
to do the honors?
And I have 1 feat point. Therefore, heals time.
D3 plus 1.
Yeah, too bad it's only +1. Is it 1 static or what are you basing it on?
That's what it says is D3 plus 1.
Yes.
Another 4.
The
As long as you
sixes
keep-
when it counts.
I do like rolling 2 dice. Like, whether that we decide to keep the system or not, I'm using it as a basis for a system I want to make.
Ah.
So, showing it to you guys might be my play testers.
Boy, I should get
You
you
might
to
wanna
play
keep
both Blades or some Forged in the Dark system, as well as Tech Noir.
I've
You
also
might
been thinking
wanna-
about making an RPG where you play mainly as dragons.
Dragons.
I got the idea from the D&D Attack Wing and how that failed.
You might want to consider groups then, if you like the D6 and you want to make your own custom.
Yeah, I want
okay.
to try it.
Well, all I can say is I like dragons. Anyway.
It's so customizable.
That reminds me, one of these times we got to do Attack Wing for the stream.
Properly in Dungeons and Dragons, it's the silver dragons that often shapeshift. Is it the silvers or the greens? Or
It is
coppers
the
that'll
coppers.
yeah,
Wait, no, not
copper.
whichever one is at the sea that has the green tint.
That would be wait, green tint?
Bronze. The bronze dragons.
Bronze,
Okay.
That'll often shapeshift and just interfere.
Oh, they fucking go to parties all the time.
Yeah.
They specifically go to coastal island parties.
It's like, yeah, sure. I'm a humanoid. I'm gonna go involve myself in human
Oh no,
things.
this is gonna be like
Da, da, da,
full
da.
on, constantly dragon roleplay game. Which I
sounds
have to
like
build the
fun to me.
world around dragons, but oh no, dragons. I also thought about making a based off Brutal Legend metal world, like metal music, where you actually cast spells with instruments.
Yay.
Yeah, cards.
We
is
did a
interesting.
one-off with
for Cards' birthday a couple years ago.
Oh shit!
So I've been
Yeah.
thinking about systems.
God
that
damn
one,
it, I baked a cake for that.
that one, I might base off
That was
this.
fun. But that
But
was the same thing.
we'll
where
see.
I had him use
You did.
a guitar as a
I'm
weapon.
also like gonna dissect and destroy the system
Was
anyway.
that-
So
Was that my dungeon? World
anyway,
Online?
hey,
No, this is before
burn,
that.
baby, burn that bastard down.
There's
He's
only one left standing.
please
Kill it.
kill him.
He's behind a murder hole.
Can you,
That hole has
follow-
walls.
What?
It's just he gets a really big bonus.
The wall has holes.
Alright.
I want him dead,
I know you do.
Please don't burn me.
and I
Well,
want
then
you
do.
to have a feat point so you can heals more, because he's at full now, but
So-
out of feat points.
Yeah, man.
So unless you guys start rolling some awesome skill rolls in the next room, which,
It's possible.
spoiler alert, it's gonna be kind of a gauntlet until the end,
Yay!
Oh, good.
which has me a little concerned.
Hold
So
on.
I'm the one.
I did
best
that
set up
wrong.
for this.
Yay! Okay, I did it right.
So by next session, if you guys decide you need reinforcements, let me know.
I'm
because I don't want you guys to
enjoying the
die.
MGS going on here.
Yeah. Thank you.
So
Or what?
MGS.
That's what's playing.
Metal Gear Solid.
Oh.
Also, the earlier that soundtrack you thought was the other thing, that was Shadow of the Colossus.
Oh, I'm not as familiar
I
with that
should-
one.
I should know.
I
that.
want to be though.
I've never actually played it, but I just love
My
it.
friend has it on PS4 and I want it.
Really?
The original one?
They remastered it.
Oh.
They did.
Really? I should play that.
Of course they did.
Anyway, so what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing?
I'm trying to decide. Well, I'd like a chat every so often.
Yeah.
I'm just also kind of
Chat or chat?
especially because hungry.
Well, they were the same thing for a while. Well,
Bro.
Patrick was here and he wasn't Chad.
Mm.
That's true.
And I was hoping
I
he was
assume
driving
you
home
met
tonight.
Patrick, right?
Mm.
Everyone but you have met him.
Briefly, we went to a concert.
I know you've met him. I don't know if you remember.
Met. Remember specifically? No. But people that I meet once often fall into that category.
He
Also,
lived here for
I
a
got
while.
him-
I met him.
I got a message cards because I thought he said last time he wasn't going to be able to DM for a while.
He was also mostly full of shit.
I mean, he's also whenever he talks at the end of the sessions, he's drunk, and I have learned that I can't tell him things and I can't trust what he tells me at that stage,
Affirmative.
which is unfortunate because it's the only time I get to talk to him.
Yeah. No, Matt can agree to things while drunk he doesn't intend to agree to.
He forgot that he agreed to the movie marathon.
Thing is, he didn't forget. He just knew he did it while drunk. Because I was there with the
Oh,
conversation.
Godzilla.
Because here's the thing.
Yeah.
And
When
then-
you texted that invite, we were at his house and the four of us were together. And I remember when Kelsey read it off her phone. And the answer is
Here's
because
the
she was
other
like, "Wait, we're hosting a movie marathon." Oh, Matt agreed to it while drunk, didn't he?
Yeah.
I
and
can't tell when he's drunk unless he's acting like unless he's
You could
really
be-
drunk.
Then, and then buzzed Matt forgot
I mean,
to
sorry,
tell
if
anybody.
you didn't know me, would you know that I was drunk currently? If I
No,
started
not unless you
talking
kept
normally.
telling me.
If I was just talk normally, just right now, would you actually know I'm drunk?
No.
Because I'm currently fucking shit-faced. That's the entire point.
High functioning drunks.
High intelligence means you can do really strange things while drunk.
Speaking of,
Yeah, I'm stalling 'cause I don't know what I'm doing. Yes, I'm doing this on purpose. However, because murder hole, I'm going to walk over here. Yes, I've checked the range. I'm going to nudge this out of the way. Nudge you out of the way because I think I can do that now. Shut up.
technically,
Fuck
no, but I want him dead, so go for it.
I'm going to stick my hands up to the murder hole and wall of fire through it.
I'll only give him the +4 bonus. Go.
+4 bonus. Well, fuck me.
Technically, it's supposed to be only for like thin cover. There are a lot of stipulations I don't like.
All I know is there's a murder hole. It's roughly yay by yay. I stick my hands up to it and say fuck you and see what happens.
Hame, fuck you!
Kamehame, fuck!
And he's just holding his gun there like, oh no, oh no. Speed of 15, please.
Because you call it a wall of fire, I imagine that like this is a thing that we should have done to begin with. Just like poke eye up to here, cast wall of fire along the whole thing.
The answer is a 5. I'm sorry, not a 5.
5 plus
A 9.
Okay,
So no.
that's
No.
What? However,
You have burnt the mask a lot.
because at the beginning of this turn, I dropped by 4. Therefore, I'm at 2 fatigue now. Therefore, I can cast again because I have another quick action.
You do.
I am out of feat points.
So this is the last one, so I really hope it works. Please 12. Please 12 base. Please 12 base.
6 plus 4 is 10.
10. So no.
Wow, that mask is really burnt.
Yeah, I'm dead. Or it's not dead. I'm not dead. Don't kill me, please.
Well,
It is his turn.
thank
I'm gonna
you.
roll for his morale.
Thank you for pushing Maya out of the way, I guess.
So, what happens next?
Did you just
Commit suicide
boxcars
based
their
on-
morale?
Fuck you. I'm saying that to him.
You hear a squeal,
Yep.
and then the gun is thrown through the murder hole.
Wait, he threw the gun through the murder hole.
Oh,
And
I've
he
just declared a new
runs.
Is
play
he made
thing.
of retardation?
He is made of all of his friends are dead,
All my friends are dead.
and if he
Oh,
kills
my
one of you,
friends are
that'll
dead.
be lucky. Do you know what's gonna happen no matter what?
He's dead.
He is dead. These things are selfish bastards.
Yeah, we got that.
He's gonna continue running though, so and he's not gonna get far. I can just guesstimate because I don't want to measure it because I don't want to reach over Bosch.
Hi.
He's there,
It's my turn. What did I put in?
and it is your turn.
Is this motherfucker still alive?
Well, I'm gonna consider that a charge.
Maya is grinning
Actually,
to
I might as
herself
well do
and
the-
trying to restrain the urge of playing cat and mouse with this thing because that's what striders do. It's like, no,
I'm gonna do
no,
Bone
I'm
Shaker first.
all right now.
Before I go
can't
in.
do that.
Does that hit? What do you need? Oh, Arcana
There's +3.
plus 3. So-
Yes, that hits.
Okay, and then it's 2. What
How
was
12 was it?
it? Yeah,
That's dice.
2D. Whatever.
2d6. That's no modifiers.
Your modifier equals his
4?
armor, so whatever you roll kills
You
him.
can't ever kill anything with that. You have the odds.
I mean, I still get a
Wait,
charge and a
wait.
fire jump.
Actually, I'll let you do this. Because remember, you can take fatigue points to boost
Here.
attack and damage for magic spells.
Hold on, real quick. Was that thing on fire on its turn?
No.
Okay.
So
I thought it was on fire.
it's not a feat point. You're using fatigue, which is your spells.
Oh,
You can use that to
I almost
boost
called you
your
Bosch.
magic attack and damage.
really?
Yep.
How much
Everybody's
do you
been
guys
calling
One.
me that so
One.
far.
And you
You
can only
added
boost
Do you
dice?
remember
Yes.
lighting that thing?
So
on
just roll a
fire?
die.
Because
I did.
thought-
Can I
okay.
do 2?
I thought
Only the one. You only
I can't
boost
remember
once.
your character's
But
name.
don't you have your
Kalesh.
don't you have your
Oh,
upkeep
Kalesh,
spell?
Of course.
That's free though because
I
I'm
know.
using.
Oh. What is all is it limited to?
Anyway. I was thinking it's like
It's just
he had said like fire
well,
damage is gonna
attacks.
kill this thing anyway, so you
Attacks
want
is
to
technically
be
magic
able to
attack.
kill it to get
So roll 4
technically
dice,
sorcerer to
take the
kill it,
lowest.
or whomever, however.
Alright.
Take away the
Yep.
lowest, which is the
That's
one.
way
Somebody's
better.
got to kill it, or else
So you just made a
Well,
bone
it
daddy
got
for
its
a
turn,
round.
It probably should.
Sadly, the only
Oh,
last
has it
round.
already
It's
gone?
just
Yeah,
one
since it's
attack
moved,
before he dies.
but-
he
So-
gets to charge up something.
Shouldn't Homer
But I wanna
be
make
dead
him-
from the fire damage?
Kill himself. Can you attack?
Right,
himself?
he had 1 hit point, and then he was on fire.
He's kind
I
of.
forgot to mark him. Either way, he's dead.
Either way,
But I'm gonna give you the feat
I
point
wanted to
because
make
of
him
bullshit.
Go for it. Do it. Do it. He's like burning alive, writhing on the ground. You run up to him.
Oh no,
I
he magics him
I magic
He
him and
rips-
turned him into basically a zombie for a second.
for a round,
Perfect.
which then is
The
supposed
end
to
of the
turn
round.
around and then attack a
Attack
friendo and
one
then
of his
die.
Friends.
That's so cruel. You bring him back to life just.
No,
Wait,
just
you
before
read-
it kills him, but just before he dies, he goes and attacks one of his friends. He doesn't
Bokers
come
are
back to
scary.
life.
Okay, I was thinking it's like, did you kill
Oh,
someone?
so you-
res
you
them and
control
kill them
him.
again?
but I'm gonna attack my friend.
But I'm still
You
thinking that
control him to murder his friend as he dies.
because if
Yeah,
you res
in the
someone just to
dying
kill them
process.
again, you
Wow.
are an
He
ass
charges his friend and
of the highest order.
So
Swings
with
the
that,
blade down and,
and
just
then we'll
disintegrates.
take care of looting after the break, or if we decide to come back. We'll announce if we are not coming back. So for now,
We're likely not coming back. It's late now.
It's midnight, so
yeah,
we're probably
I'm
not
tired.
coming
So
back.
you know
Let's
what?
kill it.
We're gonna end here. Which you know what's great? This game does not reward people based on combat experience or roleplay experience. You're rewarded based on creativity, and creativity, teamwork, and per session,
Per session.
and also completing arcs.
Oh, per
We
So,
haven't done that.
If you
We
draw
should have
out an
per
adventure,
session.
you can level up more, which actually
you guys do level up. I believe the next thing for experience is it's 12. It's 12.
It's 12. We're at 10.
So you guys are now at 11 experience.
Yay!
So
are we
if we
at
delay this to
7?
3 sessions, you get. I sent a text message out. You guys were at 10. That was part of that extra leveling.
Yeah.
So now you're at 11.
We're at level 10?
No, that's experience.
Experience.
11 experience, level 5.
Oh,
So,
Sorry.
Jim, just
No, level hero.
Yeah, technically hero level. I don't like that leveling system.
just to
I
clarify.
actually like the progression. It's like, okay, we're gonna break out. You don't get everything at per level. You get like, oh, you hit this experience, you get this stat increase. You're at this experience, oh, you get an ability. You're at this experience, oh, you get occupational skills.
Yeah.
I just wish that healing was a bit more consistent because with this ruling, you may not get a health increase and for several levels.
Yeah, your max health. There are so many other more interesting things that you can get with this system than
Yeah, because it's like
an
you have to
extra
choose
hit
a
point.
So
stat.
after we're done with the full dungeon, I'd like to know everyone's thoughts on whether or not we want to continue, if we want to tweak anything, or if we just want to say fuck it and try the mini wargaming, which is not as cruel. Also, it's a balanced wargame. Also, all the rule cards are free to download.
I mean, I can say I've been enjoying this.
Same.
This seems like it would fit. Yeah, I mean, I'm enjoying it a lot too.
There are definitely
But I
flaws
think-
to it.
There
I think
are.
it would fit
there are
a lot
flaws
better
to
in
most
like a
things.
skirmish.
Yes, I mean that's kind of
If
what
you
it's
had
meant
like
for.
a team of 6, it makes sense that
Leslie,
could
if you
guide
had
this.
another body or another 2, let's say warlock, so 2 people taking damage and also dealing it.
So the answer is, if we were to XCOM this shit, everything would go great.
Frankly, I actually kind of enjoy role-playing
6 people.
games where
Oh.
death is a real possibility.
Well, here's the thing though. After you get to 0 hit points, I roll on a table. I roll 3d6. You only die if I roll 3 1s.
Interesting.
Otherwise, you can have a critical
Wild.
injury, a broken limb, you're spitting blood. You could be battered. You could be concussed. Battle scars, more spitting blood,
This
a
is
lost
cool.
eye,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
or a
actually kinda
lost
cool.
limb, which
oh my god.
for Trollkin can actually lead to you taking a perk.
Could I be
Because your
like,
limb could grow back into a little troll.
You could be like a fucking cyborg.
That's cool.
Or like a pirate.
And
with
then you can just
some-
regenerate it back. The
Please.
trolls
However,
have that.
Steampunk board.
That's cool.
However, I believe
Yes.
we're about
Oh
to
my
end
God.
this, yes?
Yes. So everyone, thank you for joining us. If you like my DMing, feel free to comment. If you don't like it, feel free to comment. And your thoughts on this game, feel free to comment.
I mean, comments, I'm not entirely certain how they work on Switch, but if you for some reason feel like throwing them on our YouTube channel, that's your problem.
YouTube channel, and for any of you that are in our Discord, spam away.
Oh yes, we
We
have
have
a
a Discord link. It's somewhere in the Twitch chat as well as the YouTube thing.
Join
Good
it
luck.
up and chat away.
Otherwise, we stream on Fridays every single week for some way or another. Every other week, this is one of the current weeks, we stream some variety of RPG. Today it's this. Next week it's next 2 weeks it's likely going to be some variety of Pathfinder. Don't know what the hell we're doing next Friday. We're gonna find out. However, we also
know
stream
what
on
we're doing
Wednesday.
next
I
Friday.
might.
We know what we're doing next Friday.
What is it?
My one shot.
Your
Oh, we're doing
one
your
shot.
one shot
Yeah.
next Friday.
However,
Okay.
I'm
we
sad
might,
I'm missing
we might,
that.
We might
Oh,
be
really?
down Matt and Kelsey, who also had characters. I hope you are showing up and joining us.
For
Austin, you
the
can make
one
a
shot
character
next
for it.
week.
Yeah, next Friday.
I can't stay late. I work the next morning at 5:45 a.m.
Fair.
I should be.
Anyway,
working.
we stream on Fridays and Wednesdays primarily. Thank you for joining us, everyone.
Wait,
Have-
do not stop that.
Fucking hell, alright.
Because I confirmed it with my group. We'll be streaming tomorrow.
Really?
Yep, 1
Oh,
p.m.
neat.
1 p.m.
I will not move damn near anything we see.
On this channel.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Might as well.
Might as well.
Okay. So, we'll be streaming tomorrow, apparently, 1 p.m. of all things. So, okay. Have fun, everyone. Good night.
Bye.
Try not to die. All sorts of other words. Yay!